What? What? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I remember that kind of now. In order to know pain, you must first experience pain. And in order to experience pain... I was really trying to get them to roleplay with me too. I'm like, I even made a document. I'm like, here, this is all the shit that happened last session. If you need a reminder, go ahead and reread it right quick. And they still wouldn't fucking roleplay with me. Everyone but JM was on my game. They were like fucking deer in headlights. Yep, they're just... Yep. They're just like, bring out the sarcasm. Oh shit, the sarcasm isn't working. Especially with guys that want to, you know, kill you. Which there was plenty of, you know, that revealed, I felt like. Yep. He was a dude that could be convinced. Mental's asleep on the couch, so I can just smack him in the face and, you know, wake him up right quick. He fell asleep at the wrong place to be, you know, trying to miss. He go harm today. I kind of did that one just to like give you some reprieve, honestly. Well, I fully expected you to not participate in the fight because, you know, you didn't have to. But I'm glad you did, of course. Yeah, I feel you, buddy. You're being an angsty teenager, that's all. I thought it was hilarious. It is a good one. Then he runs over, attacks immediately, just draws all the opportunity attacks. He's like, oh yeah, fuck this guy in particular now. He's done pissed me off. Yeah, episode 28. Mm-hmm. Nah! It was hilarious. Episode 27 was amazing. Like, as the DM, I think I talked maybe 30 minutes total that entire session, it felt like. You guys ran with the exploration, asked me questions when you needed, but talked amongst yourselves, like, exclusively. It was fucking great. I love sessions like that where I don't have to say anything. Yeah. Oh, he had a ring on him as well as the control gems. You know what it was? Ring of Feather Falling. He learned, baby! He learned. Yeah. Yep. He learned, but you had it covered, so... That sounds good. I'm gonna wake up mental. Time to play, buddy. No. Go ahead and say something. Oh, yeah. It's got the right audio for you guys, too. What the fuck? But yeah, it is muted. Go ahead again. Okay. For some reason. Yeah, this time it's weird because my audio things are set up. But it's still not capturing your all's audio. Yeah, I'm looking for something. Yeah, I was swapping back and forth to see if it was all of the audio things broken or just this one. Like just this scene. Let me see.
God, I don't miss that. Fucked up audio on one scene.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't miss that at all.
Horribly inconvenient.
Fucked up audio in general's a bitch.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
I didn't even fucking think about it. But your dad's here.
He was.
He was?
Yeah.
I just saw him.
He left. Nope, still not. What the fuck? Here, I'll just fucking, like, delete that. source and yeah. Alright, try one more time. That's what I just done did. Yeah. Yeah, done did. Went supernova. Okay, this is not working. I fucking hate audio problems, man. I changed none of my settings either, so it's all fucking Discord's fault. Or OBS. I don't know. It might be because I have better Discord installed. Yeah, it's better. Might have to uninstall it. Yeah, but I've been through like the full list and it's still not. Maybe this is why. Oh, I think I found it. Now go.
Did you find it?
Yep, there it is. Yep, we're good.
Who was the other Urza that we met last session at the inn? The one who owns the place.
Issa?
No, Issa
No, I
was
think, you mean
her cousin, I think.
Yeah, hold on.
Mari? Oh, the dude.
Are you enjoying yourself, Milo?
The guy?
The guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Is Milo wrecking shit in the back?
No, he's playing with his cat tower. I put a bunch of like balls with bells in them in it.
So as close as he can get to wrecking shit.
Yeah. He does love that thing though.
His name was Serva.
Serva. Should probably put that in my note.
Serva. Serva. Where the hell is Vrangr going?
There's two of them.
There's two Vrangrs on screen, and
I didn't even realize there was two. I thought it was just the one moving.
Shadow
So,
clone
here's a
jutsu.
question. Am I currently popping in and out of Roll20?
Yes.
I currently don't see you in Roll20.
God.
Good times, good times.
Yeah, I have no idea how to get rid of that second token.
Can't you just highlight it and then press delete? Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, no, it disappeared.
Disappeared, yes. Ooh.
Jay probably did something.
What? No. Yeah.
Alright, do 100.
Oh, D100, right? Okay.
Well,
Okay, fuck off. It's not even worth rolling.
I mean, I've been rolling pretty low on these the last several weeks, so it's
D100.
bound to switch around eventually.
Oh, there he goes.
21.
21?
53?
Stupid. No, I'm not.
Oh, I see. Fuck you. Stupid.
What did I do?
I mean, honestly, boys, like, why did we even show
I
up
heard the
tonight?
comment and then I finally looked and saw the roll.
Why did we even show up tonight if that's the kind of shit we're gonna be dealing with? Why are we even here?
Hey, we're starting on Dayan backstory, and I'm Ashnard Dayan. It's only
Like
fitting.
I said, why are we even here?
Backstory of which I don't know.
Ezgill knows, and Ezgill's
Ezgill
my boy.
We are the boys. Dayan brothers.
Yes.
Alright, still so
Boys, I'm
snowy
back
as
in
fuck.
town.
The boys are back in town.
Still writing the fucking recap because I keep getting distracted.
You should probably finish that.
I am literally on like the last bit where we ended, where Ezgill was talking to Sirloin.
You did say we got our armor, correct, Jam, at the end of the last session?
Basically, like, yeah, you'll get your stuff at the beginning of the session.
Alright.
Sweet. Cause fuck this 14 AC.
If I didn't have mage armor, my AC I think would be 12.
Oh fuck that even more.
Let's see. If I take off
Mental,
my
I half want to
armor.
ask, but I half feel like it's a trap about your avatar. So I'm just going to leave it.
Take a look.
If I take off my armor,
My avatar or my character token?
On Discord.
Oh no, that's cause I got trapped in some bullshit.
I
So
was
like,
like,
Ashnard would have a lower
I got
AC
baited
than
in some bullshit.
Ezgill would if he didn't have
I could
armor.
tell it was a bait because I noticed that Hugh has the same.
Yeah, nah. Who do you think got me trapped up in this bullshit?
Yeah, that I kind of figured. I also saw at one of the days you had the like
My immersion.
the status of I hate my avatar.
Yeah, no. I still do. I still have it as my status.
my AC without armor, shield, or my fighting style is 10.
Yep.
It's beautiful. It's
Everything's
breathtaking.
negative is 9.
You have negative dicks?
I have a negative dex says everything.
Oh, fuck.
It's terrible, but you know, that's why she's not a dual wielder.
My
Yeah.
AC is about what it is now.
Just your metal man.
I could put on armor, won't do anything, but I can put it on.
Metal man.
I have a shield though. That does give bonuses.
Are you using a variant of Warforged?
No,
Isn't
he's
that
using
like
the Eberron, Rise of the Last War.
Okay, because they can integrate armor into their stuff and it works like regular armor.
No, it depends on the Warforge. Like
I
said,
cannot. If it was a, I don't remember the main one. There is one that can. I am not that one.
They get other benefits, like I believe they get other benefits in place of that.
Like being immune to disease
Yes,
and poison, right? Are they immune? No, they're not immune to poison.
I'm resistant,
resistant to poison.
but that's still really good.
Immune to hunger?
Yes,
Breathing?
immune to breathing,
Drowning?
hunger, exhaustion.
Yep.
All very good trade-offs.
Yep.
Plus, I have infusions, which can still improve armor.
Milo, get off my desk. Are you gonna be a bitch like this all night?
So this is the one from
I
Everon's.
shouldn't even have to ask.
Yeah, because currently, because I bought the +1 shield that infused it. My shield is now gives me 4 AC.
Ooh.
So
I wonder
you're
if we
using a
get which one
Warforged
of
that
that.
gives you a flat AC?
I have a table. I can choose between light, medium, and heavy armor, and every rest
from
I can
the
choose.
Smaller. It's not the Eberron campaign book. It's the supplement book.
Hold
Oh,
up, I can pull it
okay.
up.
The
I-
Eberron
I-
Rising, or
Yes, I think it's from there. I can pull it up. I have it bookmarked
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah. Let me look
Yeah.
at
There
it.
it go.
gotcha.
I think it's
I
like
can send
Wayfinder's
you
Guide to
the
Eberron or
table
something
if
like
you
that.
want.
Yeah. Okay.
Here it is. Wayfinder's Guide to Eberron.
Damn, I'm good.
Yeah. And then where's the sign? Message. This is the table I can do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I can gain no benefit from wearing armor, but any shield I use applies as normal.
16 plus proficiency. Holy fuck.
Yes.
But disadvantage on stealth checks.
Though currently I'm not using that one, though I can. I'm currently using the medium armor.
Because he's not proficient with the heavy armor.
Gotcha.
I am, but I probably shouldn't have been. I didn't realize something about it.
What do you mean? How are you proficient with the heavy armor?
I took the heavy armored feat, even though I shouldn't have.
The one that reduces your thing?
It was just I took it at level 4. I
No,
got
I
a
mean
plus
it's
one.
like it reduces your damage dealt by 3, I believe, right?
That's heavy armor master. He took
No,
heavily
no.
armored,
Yes, that's the one.
which just
Ah.
gives you proficiency in that and
Yeah.
+1 to something.
Strength.
Or other.
+1 to strength and proficiency. Even though I probably shouldn't have taken it, that was a mistake.
What'd you say? Or what makes you say that?
It was better to just take the ability score improvement or a different feat.
I don't know, man. Getting hit less is pretty good.
Well, because the difference between heavy armor and medium armor for me is I get +1 AC and disadvantage on stealth. So it's not much because my dex is 2.
Well, heavy armor doesn't take into account your dex.
Yeah, I know. That's the point. It trades off. So the heavy armor is only 1 extra AC.
No. So it would be 13 plus your dexterity plus proficiency. So 5 is 9. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you see what I... Yeah. I get 1 extra AC, but I have disadvantage on stealth, which is why I'm not using it. So I don't take that disadvantage on stealth.
I do plan on taking heavy armor master with Ashnard at level 8.
Yeah.
Fair
Like
enough.
I said, mine was a mistake to take. I didn't really think it through. Probably because I misunderstood the table, and that didn't help.
Fair enough.
I forgot I get to add proficiency bonus for medium as well. So, that was a mistaken feat, but oh well. Question for another day. Did someone text you?
Yeah. He was on vacation again.
Oh.
So that might be why, but I don't know.
Does this man just always get vacation? What is this?
Yeah, he takes a lot during the summer.
Oh, during the summer. It's not even summer yet, though.
It's close enough for him, I guess.
Spring just started.
Spring just started, yeah.
I don't know,
I was
bro.
like, wait, what?
You know, you say that, but it's snowing here.
It is. It's snowing here too. Well, it was.
It snowed here yesterday. Winter
Bullshit.
said it ain't over yet.
I have M&Ms.
I have a bunch of snacks. I don't know what. I don't remember what I grabbed.
They're peanut butter flavored.
Flavored or filled?
Filled.
There you go. I was like, if they're flavored, you've done this wrong.
It's still technically correct.
Yeah, but if you get M&Ms that are flavored something instead of it just in the middle, that's just wrong.
One of the funniest things I saw online was people saying it's like the green M&M is a trans icon. It's like no, it's not. It's just a different M&M. Like it's like, well, what makes you say that? It's like, well, the original green M&M had a nut inside him. Yeah, you can get your nuts removed.
They're M&Ms.
But
Well,
the joke
if
is
they remember the ads,
They're
the
all
green M&M
non-binary.
used to be a dude.
Yeah.
which is I say it's a trans icon because now she's a woman
Mm-hmm.
because she got her nut removed.
Yeah.
Now she's the circle. Made me laugh. It was good times.
The internet's a weird place.
Look, man. The fun fact was that freaking whatever his name, the guy from Fox News, Tucker Carlson, was so butthurt about it.
He
like,
was so
Butthurt
butthurt.
about it. It was so good.
He wants
did
to
not
fuck
see
the
that.
M&M.
Wait, what?
Tucker Carlson wasn't just complaining about the M&M being like a woman. He was complaining that the M&M wasn't as sexy anymore.
But they were
What the
desexualizing
fuck?
her.
Yeah. By changing their shoe type, he was like, "This M&M isn't sexy to me anymore. I can't fuck this M&M."
It's literally a free world where you can pick and choose your battles, and my man woke up that morning and pick and chose that battle.
My man woke
Yeah.
up and chose M&M horny.
All right.
Man needs a different
He probably
default.
looked out the window, looks at the M&M factory, and just fondles himself.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Aww.
Aww.
And,
It's too early for this shit in my head.
too early.
I'm nighttime shift. I woke up like that long ago.
Yeah.
I know,
woke up
man.
like an hour ago.
Yeah, no, when they were texting earlier in the when Sammy
Yeah.
texted in the morning,
Woke up
I
about
was
3
still
hours.
up, not waking up.
Fuck.
Don't die, Sammy. We need you for the recap.
I know.
Finish your recap, then die.
Yeah. Well, send it to us first. That way, we can at least read it.
I'm sure.
No, he has to read it, and then he's free to die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it won't be the same if somebody else.
I probably should like post these recaps somewhere.
Don't worry, as long as you read it, it's posted to YouTube.
That's true.
Yeah.
You could just pin it in the comments
Yeah.
on each one of
That
the
would still
streams.
be weird.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. And that Circle of Monstrosities Druid, you wrote a short little bit for that, and I included that in the document.
Sick.
Put your name on it.
I mean, I
friend is
partially
playing
stole it from Adventure Time, but sweet.
Oh.
Thief!
Well, as long as I'm not going to get sued.
Thief!
I stole the before there was anything, there was nothing. And before there was nothing, there was monsters bit.
I thought better of you, Sammy.
You really shouldn't.
I didn't realize that I was hanging out with a fucking larcenist.
Larcenist.
I think the best part is that neither
the
of you
best
had
part?
any idea about it until he said something.
Yep.
Did
What
you
time
just
is
say
it?
the
I
best
really
part?
thought somebody would get it.
The fact that neither of them noticed means you're
I-
fine.
Don't watch Adventure Time.
What
good show.
time is it? Time to shut the hell up.
Hmm.
You know what's great? The voice for Bender is the same for the voice Jake the dog.
Bill
I did know
DiMaggio,
that,
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I like Bender.
Actually,
Time is
here's
it?
really weird, man. Like, words, English. It's really weird. Adventure Time starts off like very just like, oh, it's like episode of the week type of deal, and then out of nowhere it becomes like a narrative.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, you get fucking Simon and Marcy.
Dude, don't.
Right?
Oh,
It's a show that goes, we're just your daily show. All of a sudden, nah, we're a show you're now committed to, and now
and
we're
then it's
seeing
like,
the end.
wait, what happened? Apocalypse? People died? What?
Oh, what
Normal,
was the,
everyday show, no
what was-
consequences. All of a
what
sudden,
was the
becomes
after
show with
series?
consequences.
I forgot what the after series was, but it was like 4 episodes.
Oh yeah, the one where they go to like across the ocean.
No, not that. It's after Adventure
Oh,
Time itself ended.
Gotcha.
I can't
It's
remember. They made another series
Is
of
it
like
one-
spin-off episodes.
Is it the one where like they have Finn in like a trailer?
Yeah, that was my favorite episode, Obsidian.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the actual Adventure Time thing was called.
Anyways, we should probably get started.
Perhaps.
Oh god.
That is a possibility.
No,
I gave
Sammy, is your recap ready?
Yeah, just barely.
I've been buying time here.
The last paragraph is a little rushed, but oh well.
We can only wait for so long.
All right.
no,
So-
Lindsay.
Previously, on the story of Frostwall, our wayward adventurers, after braving the ice, snow, and ire of giant burrowing bug creatures of the trails between Gemini and Salush, set their eyes on a new task. That of making the journey back to what may be left of Ashnard's and Ezgill's home of Dan. After a day's worth of shopping and preparation for the trek, Ezgill had decided to take the trip back to Libra along with Paul and Facturae early. Along the way, however, the beckonings of a curious storefront caught Vrangr's attention, and after deciding to rendezvous with the rest of the party at the smithy, he and Ashnard entered the store. It was swiftly revealed to them that the store was a pet shop, that even further stoked Vrangr's attention as they approached the caretaker at the counter and requested something exotic. In response to this request, the shop owner presented to Vrangr a stout quadrupedal fish creature by the name of Ricky. This creature immediately captured Vrangr's heart and in no time was out the door with a brand new pet shog. And after several minutes of questionable training, regrouped with the party just in time for them to run into Issa, who was on a shopping run. They decided to take a detour with her to the place where she and the children of Ashen's Hope were staying in Gemini, and after some playtime, and Ashnard happening upon a note alluding to the fact that Issa was in a rather financially precarious position, Ezgill took his leave and made his way back to Libra with Paul and Facturae. Breathe time. After arriving in Libra, Ezgill first made his way to the Arcanus Refuge, where he was invited to tea time with Marcia on the second floor of the library. During this tea time, Ezgill, almost out of instinct, asked if he could get higher access to the library, to which he was swiftly shot down, but was presented with an opportunity to get a recommendation from the guild master to potentially get him access to what he desires. So after a brief conversation with Facturae, they went to the guild hall to have a chat with the guildmaster, Sirloin of Beef. A chat where Ezgill had outlined the dragon issues they experienced in the tundra in hopes to gain the recommendation he was looking for. He did not. But, with new perspective thus gained, our heroes rested and prepared themselves for the journey ahead. And that is where we left off. No, I did not decide to include the spam joke.
Fair enough.
The Goblin Slayer.
Or the Goblin Slayer.
Yeah.
We'll save that one for anyone who decides to watch the stream.
Yes.
Hey,
Stream plug.
Shameless
plug.
plug.
Sammy, you should plug this in the freaking Discord, but you know.
plug what?
Used to plug this stream at the other Discord, but it's okay.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, I'm not in that Discord.
Fuck it. I'll post it in the TTRPG thing.
Eh. But with that being said, yes, we find ourselves back currently in Gemini. As Vrangr, you and Ashnard are currently there to pick up the armor and equipment that you were commissioned to be made.
All right.
Fan.
To the blacksmith.
So you approach once again. Pretty decent day. Let's find out if it's raining. Oh,
Oh.
You're raining.
so probably a good day to start leaving, as there is a terrible blizzard.
Come on, Milo.
Yeah, let's get our shit and get back.
As you make your way to the blacksmith, you see kind of like they put up these little sheets of like very heavy leather and just kind of tied down just to kind of block from having the wind hit the smoke of their bellows. And as you approach, you see the dwarf currently working on what appears to be a blade on the grindstone. As he looks up, all right, there you are.
That I am. How'd everything come along?
Let's see. And he comes over to the back and pulls out basically a large crate, very large crate. Cast sets on the table, and as you look inside, you see just like very, like laying on like a bed of like like straw and stuff like that, just to kind of keep it from or keep the pieces from hitting the sides. You see a set of plate armor.
Well done.
Well,
Best to
that's
see
it.
if it fits.
Lay it on. See how it fits.
Yep. I, start the long, convoluted process of putting on heavy armor.
Yeah, I'll help
While
you.
he's asking about that, or while he's trying that on, I'm gonna ask about the leather armor. That
Aye.
we commissioned.
I have that for you as well. And he pulls out this like very interesting. It's like a very, the best way I can describe it. The color's not flattering. It appears to be almost like muddy snow. But just because of like the coloration of like the wing membrane that you use as the leather.
Mm-hmm.
However, there is like this like sheen on it, like almost looks shiny,
Like a gloss.
like a gloss. Yes.
Yeah.
Not much I could do about the color, but it should do the job, and also provide the extra protection.
Functions best.
Yeah, I'm
Anyways.
not necessarily looking for fashion.
How about those Yeti horns?
Oh, those are also in the box. And as you look inside, yeah, you see the Yeti horns as you gave the instructions for, hollowed out and made for drinking.
Heck yes.
Dragon's got
You're the man. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you, my friend.
No problem. And as you kind of like finally put on the plate armor, it feels nice. Like the inside is like coated with this basically it's lined with this very soft like fur
Mm-hmm.
to kind of like make sure it doesn't chafe against your body.
Heck yeah.
It does make it a little bit difficult for you to like raise your arms above your head. You just need like a little bit of force. Also probably just to break in the armor.
Yeah.
But beyond that, like you still have like a good decent round or range of motion. And goes, well, that's the best armor you can probably get to yourself to protect you. Beyond that, your own skill.
That I can do.
So,
Thank you for your hard work.
what stats am I am I going with on this cold armor?
So this is studded leather armor +1,
With cold
but it's
resistance.
infused with cold resistance.
Is there any attunement situation going on there?
There is an attunement to it. Basically, like the magical residual of the white dragon. You have to attune to that nature of the dragon, and in that case, you gain the resistance. You can wear the armor like normal and gain the same protections, but you don't get the resistance unless you attune to the armor.
Makes sense.
Well, let's get to work on attunement. I need to figure out.
Takes about an hour.
I look at the blizzard. Well, at least you'll get good practice in immediately after tuning.
Yep. He looks out kind of like the storm and goes, "Hey."
Milo, no.
Well, if there's anything else you ever need, feel free to always call upon Colt Bomb Steel.
I will remember your name for quite some time.
Enjoy the rest of your day. He kind of looks outside again, like, ugh. Goes back to grinding his sword.
Yep. This weather shouldn't have any effect on teleportation, should it?
That's a great question, Mega Man.
No, I'm asking Mr. Harkin. Halkin. Before I leave.
I don't know.
Ah, fair enough. Oh, come on, you. I push Vrangr forward.
Still chilly out there. But hey, new armor fits well.
Dope. Grabbing the other set for guy who didn't decide it was worth coming to pick up his own armor.
Fair enough. Yeah, as you guys head over towards the teleporter, you see not much of a line.
We got a bag of holding around here.
Nope.
Shit. Well, I'll stow it away in my bag then.
As you're currently wheelbarrowing this like frozen dog or shog who refuses to walk in the snow.
That's alright. I'll carry him.
This should be good, I say to myself.
There's no way this is gonna go horribly wrong.
Let me a strength check.
Mm.
All right.
Bad.
Says it in the voice
Able
of
to
the
get-
fucking shop owner.
You don't know, maybe if it's like the wind helping you or something like that, it's making it just slightly lighter. Or the fact that he's like grounding you to the ground and walking is made easier because of the extra weight. But you're able to keep up with Ashnard as you make your way towards the teleporter.
Yay. Good boy, Ricky. Good boy. Don't you worry, buddy. We're gonna get you some sweaters eventually.
Wonder if teleporting with a pet costs extra.
It fucking better not.
Too.
No, I'm not banned.
I'll be real mad.
I don't think it's hilarious.
I mean,
I can't imagine it'd be full price, but you never know. Only one way to find out.
As you approach the teleporter, or the receptionist, who's inside, you currently see them helping another group, and it's like, all right, enjoy your teleport. And look over, hey, how may I help you?
We are back to Libra.
All right, heading back. And basically, you hand over your vouchers.
Yep.
And as he looks over to
takes
you,
me a
Vrangr,
couple extra seconds to dig mine out
Yeah.
around the shog.
as he looks over to you, Vrangr goes, "Do you have a voucher for your companion there?"
Ashnard starts chuckling.
Sir?
No.
Fair enough. Well, for a creature of that, how much does he weigh?
Not much.
60 pounds.
From
listening to the stream.
60 pounds, but he's only a baby shark.
Ugh, 60 pounds, so about the size of a... That's... I can get you guild price for him, but he's gonna have to teleport under the size of a small creature.
How much?
50 gold pieces. The shot looks at you.
Well, I'm not leaving you behind, Ricky. You're coming with. Good old boy like you. Leave you behind?
He bites your shoulder.
Ow, ow.
Not like it like ripping into you, but basically kind of like doing the teeth. He's like,
Oh,
I'm
like
teething.
a love bite.
I'm
Well,
teething, that's the nearest thing.
He's a shark, so he's teething for life. Fuck.
However, it still hurts. Like, not damaging, but ow.
Fucking ow, ow, Ricky.
There's a lot of
ow.
pressure.
As Ashnard steps into the
I
teleporter.
hand over the 50 gold.
Thank you for your patronage. And
He's mostly harmless unless you stand too close to him, or hold him, or look at him wrong, or he runs away from me,
Or try to hit him.
or do that.
oh,
Or just about any reason that he feels like.
Yeah, pretty.
nice.
He's mostly harmless unless he feels like otherwise.
Which is most of the time.
Thank you, disembodied voice. Didn't need that.
You're welcome. Well, enjoy your teleport. And as you guys head over to your teleportation place, you see your little door. You step through, step into the teleporter. There's your little mage that does the teleportation. Tells you to keep your hands, feet, and all other pets and animals on inside at all times. And launches you.
As it's going, I want to chuck a crossbow bolt outside,
Okay.
just to see what happens.
Outside the circle?
Yeah,
Or during your teleport?
like during the teleport, as you know, hands and feet are inside it. As soon as it goes, I want to toss a crossbow bolt out.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I need you first to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
My body is not leaving the circle. Just
No, I know.
say it.
Just for teleport.
Oh, that's a horrible roll.
Yeah, the shunting of the teleportation is like very rough, and it kind of like makes your body. It feels like your body seizes up. So by the time you feel the ground back on your feet, you're already in Libra. The crossbow's still in your hand because you weren't able to actually make the motion of tossing it.
Next time.
Fuck, how often are you planning on teleporting?
I mean, it's already come up, 3 times in our adventures, so
Yeah.
I imagine several more times. But we'll get to that when we get there. I'll remember this.
I can't imagine anybody doing this another time.
You win this
willingly.
time, Gravity.
Exactly.
This whole teleportation business is decidedly unpleasant.
But yeah, when we get back,
Something just fly across the map.
Yeah.
our party token.
Zoom.
As we get back, where do we land? Is this in the guild?
No, you land in the teleportation tower. they're connected by circles.
Well, I get that, but
Why do we have a red X
in
over
Libra,
our party token?
it's a good question. We all died apparently. But my question is, where is the tower in Libra in relation to the guild?
I see. It's not too far. It's about probably a 5-minute walk from the tower.
Alrighty, that's where I head.
By the way, Sammy, would we have gone to meet them?
That is a great question.
We did say to
You
meet
guys
up
didn't
in the
know
guild.
we were coming.
And
Yeah.
what day we were coming.
We're probably just hanging
So we'll
in the
probably
guild
be in the guild hall.
All right.
while Paul, like, sits at the table practicing his flight simulator.
Right. Found a Game Boy, just doesn't let it go. But yes, as the two of you, let's go over to the two of you for a second.
So,
As you kind of see, Kev, you've been here for about a week. Doing random tasks around here and there. Going to the library to, read up on some things, see what you can garner. Not much, really. Like I said, second floor access is not very. It's not a lot.
yeah.
But it's still pretty rad. But as you're
Pretty
kind
rad.
of been around the guild and spending time here, you are starting to notice that a lot of adventurers or different groups are coming in to the guild hall, carrying like pouches of things, and like they're making a decent payday. Like every once in a while you see kind of a group come in and like, got this many, and it's like, all right, well, here's 200 gold pieces. Like, yeah.
I think eventually at one point, if I've seen this happen enough, I'll approach the, I don't know, what is it, like the guild clerk or something that they would
Receptionist?
report to, receptionist,
Yeah.
and ask what kind of missions they were on.
As you approach, sorry, just getting to that area of the notes.
Yes. The infamous notes.
Yeah, the struggle's real, honestly, especially when you get real
Yeah.
deep.
Me, Sammy probably knows what's going on, but Ezgill doesn't.
Well, Ezgill dinged the
you,
button.
Yeah, as
He
you
was waiting.
as you ask the receptionist, she looks over and says, "Oh, there's a standing order. Usually happens around this time of year. Gnolls start acting up again, so we have a standing mission that we provide 10 gold per pair of gnoll ear."
Oh, right. I remember Sirloin mentioning that. Okay. Well, thank you.
No problem.
Damn,
And
and
I'll-
Homeboy just turned in 20?
I will walk back over to Facturae and Paul, who is definitely not there, and say, well, if we happen to run into any gnolls, let's make a point of carving out their ears.
Sounds
Carving off their
an option.
Apparently, they're paying money for them now.
If we run into them, no point in not collecting on the extra cash.
Yeah. By the way, today is the day when we should be heading off to Dayan. Have you given any thought to what you might do today? Factory?
Negative.
Well, I suppose it is a rather spur-of-the-moment thing,
Indeed.
but I won't forget.
Why?
Anyway, are they there? Are they here yet?
As you awkwardly look around for someone to save you, in walks in Ashnard and Vrangr.
Oh, thank God they're here.
Hiya, boyos.
I just bright smile. My teeth are like white as can be. Just Mike guy. And I give you a thumbs up as I
Hell
walk
yeah.
in.
I
As you
like
see
the
him
white
wearing this
motif.
shiny new set of plate armor.
I appreciate the white motif. It matches my skin color.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna put Ricky down and dig out Homeboy's armor and toss it at him and say, "You're a lot less annoying when you can't talk." Exactly my point.
Somebody hog time or what?
No.
I know. I'm sure you'll be more talkative here after your virtual reality experience.
Whoa.
Where's Mr. Beef?
Sirloin?
As you look around, once again, he is always in his corner at his table. He currently isn't entertaining anyone, but he appears to be enjoying what appears to be a bowl of very chunky soup.
I approach.
I'll actually pull Ashnard aside first before he walks up and say, by the way, I spilled the beans about the dragon to Sirloin, so if he happens to bring up anything regarding that to you, don't be surprised.
I'm never surprised.
Boo!
You hear a scrape of metal as the shog is attached to your leg.
I
No,
look down.
Ricky, let go. He is not a chew
Just
toy.
because I wasn't aware doesn't mean I was surprised.
He's not a chew toy.
Except
let go,
in
Ricky.
combat.
Ricky, drop it, and I hold up a ration.
He lets go of the metal.
A
Goes for the
whole ass
ration.
ration? Shit.
I'll hold it up so he doesn't grab at it right away. And I say, can Ricky sit?
Make an animal handling.
Animal handling check. Not advantage because I have food.
No.
Okay.
No, he doesn't know what sit means, probably.
Nah.
Oof.
So he tries to how do I say this? Jump. It's more like lifting his front paws off the ground. It's like it's like a
It's
fat kid
very
trying to
adorable.
jump.
It's
Pathetic.
adorable.
Yeah.
You don't know it yet. Here you go. And I'll just drop it on him.
Off to Mr. Beef.
You know, Ezgill, I'm glad we're
So-
friends.
Me too?
So the ration's gone, and so is a piece of the floor.
Oh boy.
Makes sense.
I'm definitely gonna be needing your help on training, Ricky.
Hey, Facturae, you've got mending, right?
Indeed. I'll go
Could
ahead
you-
and start casting it.
Thank you.
As you start fixing the floorboard, actually, you walk over towards Sterling Beef, who is currently halfway done with the soup, daintily kind of holding the soup spoon gingerly in his hand, and just very, very civilized.
All right. I
He
approach
was a man of culture.
As he looks up,
sirloin of beef.
you, Ashnard.
God damn it.
Ha! That's me. Did you miss me? I missed you, buddy.
It's been a bit. Luckily, your friend told me that you were arriving pretty soon.
Yep, we are back. I had to wait for my shiny new armor, but
How did it go up north? How was the mission?
it was great. Fascinating. I never felt more alive in the cold.
Well,
It is my element.
to each our own. I will
It
prefer
was
the
horrible.
springtime.
So, What all did he tell you?
About what?
The mission.
Oh,
I just don't want to, repeat the things he already said.
yeah, fair enough. Oh, just certain things that we need to be wary of. And rest assured, I have the right people on the task.
I tell him the full story of every single detail.
Oh my god.
Fuck you. Ashnard doesn't keep secrets from his boys.
Hey, Ezgill, you want to sit down and do some training with Ricky? Well,
I would love to.
He hashes this out for the next 3 hours.
I would love to.
So as you explain your journey in its entirety, he kind of like has just a moment like, probably would be important to send some delegation. Most of us here in Libra are used to having different cultures intersect.
Yeah, definitely not the case up there. Though I did teach some of them a contest of sorts.
Oh,
I look quite pleased with myself at that.
contest?
Yes, arm wrestling.
Oh!
I couldn't get the main idea across, but I got them to say contest repeatedly and flex. Close enough.
Well, you can't expect them all to all be miracles.
No, it was great.
Definitely no way that's going to get misinterpreted.
I thought that was hilarious. And they seemed to really
That's
like
cool.
me afterwards.
Rest assured, due to the information that was provided, I'm sure the members of Germany would ask for our help if they need it. Though, maybe I should probably send someone. I don't know.
Translators or any way to combat this, bad weather. It is getting rather horrible up there for people not born to resist that type of thing.
Well, I can only, he kind of thinks about it. Well,
Just thought you ought to be informed to make, as best of a decision as you can. I completely
Well,
trust your decision.
the only person I know that could even do something about it would be Jorsal, but she's not one to travel.
Who's Jorsal?
Jorsal.
Jorsal. Jorsal. Alright. And who is she?
She is one of the professors at the Arcanus Refuge.
Alright.
Most people will know her. Her people will use the term shaman to
I see.
describe her. But most of us up here would describe her more of a druid of nature.
Yes, we ran into one of those as well, and the one I mentioned to you. Real troublemaker.
Yes. Well, Jarsali isn't one to, let's say, uproot herself and solve other people's problems. So, she's probably not an avenue we can go on. Well, if Germany really needs the help, I'm sure they have plenty of people who might be capable. Maybe.
Hope so. Yeah.
It's kind of one of those situations where we're here and they're over there. And because we're here and they're over there, we cannot interfere with them over there because we are here.
Politics and great distance.
Also, Germany, while accepting for militaristic help, especially when they're getting their forces ready, are not really ones to ask for help in the diplomatic nature. They've got their people and they think that's fine.
They were quite stubborn.
Yes, that's the nicest way to put
But they have heart. I'll give them that. I rather enjoyed my time up there. But that brings me to my next segment. I
Oh.
wish to declare our intentions for the future. I'm not sure how long it will take, but
Now, when you're trying to get him to learn to sit, you gotta get him to stay still and then push his butt down really light.
The butt does not move down.
It's
Only
okay.
side, only side to side.
You just pet it until he decides to put it down.
we are going to finally look into what happened today and my family, the fire, everything.
Ah, that might be a problem.
How so?
I didn't want to bring this up, but we're having a bit of a node problem.
I see.
And reports from what I've received within the last couple of weeks are that the gnolls have set up camp in the ruins of Dane.
I'll kill him!
Good luck!
Don't worry, I'll have them routed.
Now, most of the time I would say go for it, but we're talking a sizable war party.
Well, I'll kill every last one of them.
Well, good luck then.
Well,
You can get rid of the war party and bring back the head of the chieftain. There is a sizable bounty.
well, we shall do so. But what's the intel? What do you know? I won't go into it blind. I'm not
Well,
that
it's
stupid.
a war party of about 500 gnolls.
Interesting.
More joining every day. We are curtailing as best we can. A group of adventurers every once in a while will run into a scouting party and we'll take them out. But I've only seen this happen a couple of times before. But we're starting to get to sizes reminiscent of the old days.
Gotcha.
So I'm starting to suspect that maybe one of them has found himself a blessing.
Yes.
Sorts.
Well. Either way, they must be taken care of.
Yes,
If not for my own reasons, for the safety of the surrounding towns. What is Forthalis and Taisha doing about this? They're rather close as well.
Forthalis has always been a well-protected town. They are very well defended due to the amount of strength the Baron has, or the amount of coin the Baron has put into defense. The town was overrun once before by goblinoids, and their people have decided never again. And in doing so, have created basically what can only be called a bunker.
Gotcha.
That can withstand any siege.
Nice.
So they'll be fine. However,
Probably not much offensive support, though.
No, offensive support, no. Their greatest strength is their defense.
Gotcha.
Taisha, on the other hand, that is the realm of score. So their defense is up in the air. You kind of does like a little motion.
Gotcha. So, I presume our best bet would be go to Taisha, see what we can learn, what information they have, how they're dealing with it, and then offer support there. They are the closest town to
I would
the mountains.
recommend not going to Taisha.
Not going.
Yes, it is outside our borders of this duchy. And let's just say the borders of Score are not, they're not the kindest to all. How much do you know of Score, young man?
What do I know?
Roll me a history check with advantage. You remember your father telling you when you were young that a score is filled with a very set in their ways people. Well, your town was a conglomeration of, mostly Goliaths, but you had other races there, humans, dwarves, the occasional elf, and,
And a
you know,
tiefling.
and a tiefling that lived in an orphanage.
Just one.
Like I said, with the scattering of like smaller, like other races around, your father was very tolerant of monstrous races, so like kobolds, goblins. He would give the benefit of the doubt. However, if the trust was broken, smash, make an example. Score is a shoot first type of town.
Gotcha.
Where they don't give the benefit of the doubt. They see someone
Boomer
who's
town.
different.
Gotcha. Very. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, very, very, yeah.
I see.
Our way is the only way.
Well,
Very, yeah.
has
That's
anything
not just politically boomer, but like boomers from New Vegas.
been seen of Gurgurant?
Still no word, son. I've sent missives around, but not a single one has yet received a reply.
It's not like him.
Oh, he's been off the radar for a while now.
Yeah, he told me he was going to find answers, but it's been a long time, and I finally felt I was strong enough to help him. I wonder where he could be.
He kind of nods his head solemnly. Also sneaks in another bite of soup.
Our new friend can cast messages to people across great distances, but needs to be able to have seen them before, sadly.
Yes. Your friend does have access to the second floor of the Arcanus Refuge. If you have the coin, you might be able to buy yourself a scroll of sending.
Ah, that's a good idea.
If anything, that could at least give you some hint as to his whereabouts. So, if maybe the
Still
worst
doesn't remember
should have
that.
happened.
Yeah. I'd be awful pissed at the world if he was gone too. That'd be a little bit too much to bear at the moment. Only one way to find out. I appreciate you, Sir Loin. You're the best.
No problem. Once again, there is a bounty if you decide to take the head of the war party
Oh,
chieftain.
believe me. His head will be ours. I don't know when, I don't know how, but his head will be across your desk.
I prefer not to. Like it clean.
No, I won't
Blood.
bring it bloody. I mean, it'll be a long distance. I'll have to, Logistics.
Fair enough. He laughs. Logistics. Well, take care, young man.
I give him a nod.
Right. He goes back to eating his soup.
Oh, Ezgill!
Remember, if you want what? Huh? What?
Library, now!
Well, okay, sure.
Arcanivus,
Damn.
Arcanivus,
Arcanus Refuge.
yeah. Arcanus Refuse.
So, Vrangr, what are you doing?
I mean, me and Ezgill were doing some training on Ricky, so.
Remember, if you want him to learn drop it, you gotta present him with a treat first.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna have to find some treats that aren't full ass rations.
Yeah.
It's a really expensive treat.
I've got I don't know if they have. I was thinking of using the salted fish treats that I give to Seldos, but I only have 4 of those, and I don't know if they have them here in Libra.
No, we don't want to use Seldos' treats. Seldos is
No.
good boy, best boy, and we don't want to take his treats.
Yeah.
Someone was already mad about another pet.
Yeah.
Seldos is good boy, best boy.
All right. So library.
Yes,
Right.
Sir Loin gave me
I'm
a
going to
tremendous
tag along
idea, you guys.
with them.
Can't believe I
Alright.
didn't think of it myself. It's so simple, yet so magical.
Don't forget, Ashnard, we do have somewhere we need to go.
This will only take a little bit.
Alright? Just saying. Kids
You guys
miss their
head over
jungle
to
gym.
as you guys head over to the southern gate. You eventually reach the Arcanist Refuge. Once again, large steps leading to double doors, opening to a library that's open to the general public, with some stairs leading upwards towards the actual college and the areas where people actually study.
Right around the time we get to the steps, I finish explaining that I need a scroll of sending so that I can cast a sending spell to Gurgurant. And then I just finish off with ingenious.
That is certainly a decent idea. Surprised we haven't thought about it in the first place.
Yes, that's what I was kind of wondering.
Well, then
that's...
let's go find Marcia.
Alrighty.
As you show your little badge, you see currently the guard who is standing at the stairs just kind of looks at you, Ezgill, and just goes, just a reminder, you're the only one allowed to purchase things from the second floor.
Duly noted.
All right. And
You
unless you
have
pass
money,
by.
right, Ashnard?
Huh?
You have money, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
All right.
I wasn't making you front the bill.
No, I know. I was hoping. I was trying to make sure that we didn't just have like collectively 10 gold on hand.
No, I have 700.
Okay.
Shit, I've still got 30 platinum.
I have 2.
I have quite a bit, and I'm also low, if need be.
You didn't like spend a thing while we were in Gemini.
I did some. I bought a weapon and a shield.
Yeah. The necessities, I get it. I understand you, robot friend.
I mean, man doesn't really have a lot of things he needs to be spending gold on. It's not like he's got to go buy rations.
I had to buy a diamond that I'm going to use to save one of your lives one day.
Probably Vrangr. I mean,
I
I'll pretend I
resent
didn't.
the truth in that statement.
Sorry, buddy. It's just, simple mathematics.
Like I said, I resent the truth in that statement.
Well,
I didn't say I deny it.
Oh yeah, we do have a newer, squishier target though.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Anyway.
Almost died to mephits. I mean, how do you even do that?
Wow.
Vrangr is going to very tactily keep his mouth closed on this one. He's got nothing to say.
I'm just throwing shade because they almost all died to the mephits.
Vrangr doesn't
did-
have a damn thing to say.
I did really well against
Yeah,
the
Ezgill, you did, buddy.
I was dodge, ducking, and weaving around those mephits.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
All right, so we're looking for a sending scroll.
Yes.
As you head to the second floor, you see Marcia just kind of like working the counter. Looks over to you. Hello, Ezgill.
Good day, Marcia. I am here not to ask you for level 3 or more access today.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there
What a
by
refreshing
chance
change of pace.
is there by chance a sending scroll around that I could purchase here?
We got plenty.
I would love to purchase one.
All right. She goes over to the back wall where she has like a basically cabinets of appear to be potions, some scrolls, rings, amulets, wands, staves. You know, the usual. And she opens one and just kind of looks through a catalog. She goes, oh, okay, here it is. Goes to a different cabinet, opens it up, pulls open a little thing, and pulls it out. She goes, there we are. Spell scroll sending. Alrighty. That would come around to about 450 gold pieces.
All right. Ashnard, if you please.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that
I
was
would
gonna
like.
hurt a bit.
I would ask you if you could please refrain from using the language in the area. There are children downstairs.
That is true.
Well, how else are they gonna learn the words that they can't say until they're adults, until they hear them?
That's double and a half what a wizard can put it in a spell book for. I whispered. Ezgill.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not a wizard. I did not die and then come back as a wizard, unfortunately.
Maybe this is one of those student things where they overprice the heck out of you so you're in debt all your life. Is there a
Oh, like
magic
the
shop in
textbook
town?
thing? This is the magic shop.
She waves. Hi.
I seem to recall
Now,
I bought
like, you-
other stuff in this town.
You actually see like the little thing appear on the corner of her like forehead, just like, oh, really?
Anyway, 450.
450.
Nah, fuck
Sure.
that. I'll just kill some gnolls. Beat the answer out of them.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, we
Or
kill
you could
enough
just
of
pay
them.
for it with the money
That's
from.
Yeah,
double
we-
time and a half. Like,
Yeah,
nah.
we kill enough of them, and then we come back, turn in the years, and we got a nice payday for that scroll as it is.
No, it's a rule of thumb. I don't give money to scalpers.
Ooh.
All right. Fair enough.
Ezgill, Marcia turns to you and in Infernal, she goes, I don't really like your friend.
I mean, he's better when you get to know him. He's got a big heart. Oh, actually, there's one other thing I would like to ask you.
Oh, yeah?
Do you know of any, like, sort of other local spell component shops in the area in Libra? I was gonna see if I couldn't get some more familiar summoning stuff.
Well, you can get that here. You know that.
I know, but I like to support local business sometimes.
Well, I mean, you can always just buy charcoal from the charcoal maker. Go to a spice person to get the herbs you need. They should usually have things like basically, we sell the kits here, and you know, just have everything on hand. You're gonna have to go to like 3 different shops in order to get what you need.
All right, that is a fair point. In that case, I will buy 20 gold's worth of each of the stuff that I need to cast Find Familiar twice.
All right, 2 kits, and she basically goes to the back, grabs them from an area she knows well. Familiars dying is a pretty common occurrence,
Yeah.
and she puts it on the table. There, 20 gold's worth of incense, charcoal, and herbs.
All right, here you go.
Also, by the way, if you ever go to an incense person and ask them for 20 gold's worth, I recommend you don't.
No?
Most incense shops that are mundane, well, most mundane incense cost about like 5 copper for like a bunch of incense.
Oh.
The incense we use for familiar summoning is extremely special
Interesting.
and created for summoning. Else you would be burning a tree's worth of incense.
That is good to know.
There you are. She hands you the kits.
All right. Oh,
20 gold's worth of material components for summoning a familiar.
awesome. I'm gonna just put down two fine familiars in my inventory. Once my inventory decides to actually start typing things.
You're gonna find out one day why Roll20 hates you so much, buddy.
Yeah, me too. I heard, well, I didn't hear. I read in one of the Q&A posts for people who are having this issue that one thing that they did was all play in Google Hangout, and it didn't drop, but I've never used Google Hangout, so...
Weird.
Oh man,
I
those were the old days.
At this point, it's kind of just like a fact of the universe, you know? Water is wet,
Yeah.
sky is blue, Roll20 hates you.
Ezgill drops out of Roll20 constantly.
Yeah. Like,
Yep.
it's just a thing.
It's right up there with the 7 wonders of the world, you know?
Yeah.
But the good news is that he always comes back.
He never leaves us forever.
Until one
That's
day
true.
he does.
Just half of forever.
Just for a little bit of
Yeah, just most of the time.
I come in to cast tongues whenever it's convenient and then leave.
Hey guys, I'm back. Tongues, bye!
Anything
Wait,
else
that
you need to
spell
buy?
effect's only you? Oh, okay. No, that should be alright. Thank you, Marcia.
No problem. Just kind of glares, not glares. It's just kind of like how dare you insult me? You don't know anything about magic.
You're triple charging. I glare back
No,
and say that with my
out
face.
of character. No, she's not.
She is definitely not. Sending is a second level spell?
Third level spell.
Third level spell.
150 for a wizard added to their spell book.
No,
Sure.
no. But here's the thing. That's the material components they need to actually.
I can
copy
live
into
with
the-
double. I get it. I get it, but I'm not paying triple.
No, I think you're like
They're
You're being,
running a
you're
shop
taking
in,
advantage of us, of people.
me. Nah,
No, the shopkeeper.
I know the shopkeeper is. No, she's not. She
Marcy
was
is a
she was
very
actually giving you
nice
student
lady.
price.
No.
It's okay.
That's
Fucking
another fact of the
starting a
universe.
rivalry between
JM will scalp
the
you on
fucking
every
fighter
price.
and the librarian.
We're gonna
JM
go to the next
does-
town and find out it's 5 times more.
JM does have a tendency to fuck us on price points.
Yeah,
We learned that
Marcy
It's
is
a
already.
running theme.
However,
You fuck
You
us
always
with
have
price points out of love, but
no, but here's the thing. I always give you the ample opportunity to make a ton of gold.
When?
we
Aside
know
from the main mission.
parts.
hey, look, we got a deal on that on those dragon parts.
We got a deal, but he still fucked us.
Yeah, little
except when you tried to sell them to the apothecary.
Look,
Anyways.
don't let the not smart man do business. That's on you guys.
I had complete faith in Not Smart Man.
But as Ezgill will slide over, so she'll trade these out completely out of sight of her. I give her one potion of climbing and a potion of haste, and like
Mhm.
300 gold.
Okay.
If that is an agreeable deal, then fine. But I'm not paying fucking 400 something.
I turn around and I say, "Hey, Marcia."
She looks over. Yeah.
I walk over. Would it be amenable to trade these 2 potions with 300 gold? Would that cover the scroll?
What do you have?
See, I've got a potion of
Climbing?
spider climb
Just climbing. And then
Just climbing.
haste.
And then a potion of haste.
What was her original price?
450.
And do you have how much that Ashnard gave you?
300.
She looks at you. Looks at the potions.
I've got a very, like, I didn't come up with this idea face.
No, she's like, all right, well, let's see what you got here. She looks at the potion of climbing. Oh, it's potion of climbing. I could probably give you maybe like 50 gold on this one.
All right.
Not a lot of people buy these. It's like you would think that it's very useful, but you know, people use ropes, and they say ropes are cheaper than potion or whatever.
Mm.
She sets it down.
And
What's
they're
the other one you have?
reusable.
Potion of haste.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at it and she goes, and her eyes go wide.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is
Facturae will walk over and put 15 platinum on the counter, then walk away.
Ashnard swings in from out of nowhere and just takes the potion of speed.
What the fuck?
So, 300 gold
Plus 15
plus
platinum.
15 platinum plus the potion of climbing.
Guys, you're fucking yourselves right now.
I'm just the medium.
so you don't want to sell the potion of speed.
I do not believe so.
That depends. What are you offering?
I can buy that from you for about 7,500 gold pieces.
I have 2.
Sadly, I can't buy that from you, sir.
I hold out my hand.
Neither of them?
I can buy it from him, though.
Oh, right.
Nothing against you. It's
No, that's
store policy.
law. I get it. I can respect
I'm
that.
done with the card.
Yeah.
So,
What do you think?
Give me the potion.
What do you think, Ezgill? She's trying to screw us again. No, I don't really say that.
It's up to you,
Never
bud.
mind, I didn't realize.
I
the
like
questions were that
shoved
much.
him almost too hard and worried that I pushed him off of his feet, so I like try to like catch him too.
Them? Like both potions?
Yes! If she has the gold for it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, take that.
You're lucky I'm not asking you to pay me to do this.
Or what is that? 15,000?
15,000.
If she has the coin for it.
15,000 gold.
She goes, would you like this in coin, or would you like to have this in account?
Ooh, an account. Can I swindle this from Ashnard by putting it into my account?
I put it on my hand on Ezgill's shoulder. That is money we will rebuild Dayan with. I won't touch a
We'll
cent
take
to
it in
that
cash.
myself.
Maybe an account is better than walking around with 15,000 gold.
Or
It'd be a lot safer.
I'm just saying that's
1,500 platinum.
money we can legitimately rebuild.
Maybe we should go
Well-
to like a bank.
Take your sending scroll, since I think. you
Yeah.
can-
Yeah.
So okay,
You no
so
longer care.
here's your 300 gold. Here's the
15
you-
plat from...
Yeah, I'll take the 15.
the 15 plat goes to
No point.
Facturae. The you what about the climbing potion? We're selling that too?
I'm cool with that. I realize I'm pretty good at climbing just being in my big form, so...
And I don't need to climb shit. So
You got wings.
potion of climbing, 2 potions of haste, yes. And we're trading those for the sending scroll. Taking the value of the sending scroll out of the 15,000 gold that we get.
So what are you selling?
We are selling the 3 potions.
2 potions of speed, 1 potion of climbing.
The climbing potion, the 2 potions of speed, or haste, or however. and we are putting it in coin and not in an account.
We'll go find a bank or something for it, and everyone in the party will have access. But yeah,
I will take that as payment for making me have to be the medium for this whole line of bullshit.
Oh,
boo hoo.
So she's organizing everything and kind of like just does like a quick identify spell on both those potions just to double check that they really are what she thought they were. They are. She goes, all right, well, with everything counted, she hands you 2 sacks. This one has 1,000 platinum pieces in it, and this one has 460 platinum pieces in it. This here's your scroll. She slides it down.
PP.
How many times are you gonna make that joke?
As many times as it takes.
As many times as it takes to what?
You'll find out.
God damn it.
Okay.
What else did you
Alright,
expect as an
buddy.
answer?
All right. 1460 platinum.
Y'all don't realize potion of haste or speed are very rare items.
I just throw them out like candy in my world. God damn.
Not my world.
I mean, it's not like we were ever gonna really use it.
I mean, I would have definitely used it in battle, but I think this is like legitimately it gives me hope to actually rebuild the village in character.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to retire Ashnard to rebuild the village or something. But
So
now you have a chance to actually.
You guys have money. Are you going to the bank now?
yes, I'm gonna look for one anyway.
Ezgill is going to hang back for one more transaction.
Don't take too
And
long. You need to go
I
somewhere as well.
I am going to I'm about to switch into a very secretive demeanor here and lean into Marcia. I have one more thing.
All right, what do you need?
I gotta pee.
I slide the dragon claw onto the counter. This.
She looks at it. Like Dragon Claw?
Yes.
Where'd you get it?
We,
Marked it.
locally sourced. In the north. You're not here. Shush.
Whacked it.
All right, then. Your secrets. Well, what do you want?
I was hoping to sell it, but also make sure that nobody knows about it.
Well,
Or at least
for
the right people know about it.
material components, I can use this for maybe some potions. Let's see. Hard to come by, especially white ones. Appears to be a young adult.
Mm-hmm.
Best I can do is 1,500.
1,500?
Mm.
I can...
That's
I'll take it.
1,500 PP, right?
GP.
PP.
1,500 GP.
I'm hearing PP.
No. I think he's been generous enough. Funny how I changed my tune.
Yeah.
Also known
As
as
soon as you're not there.
satisfied with his cash.
As soon as you're not there.
Look, I can at least call out my own hypocrisy. That's,
The rivalry
least I could do.
between the fighter and the librarian ended the moment he heard 75,000 gold
Cha-ching.
or 100.
He heard cha-ching.
He heard cha-ching and
He
went,
heard
"I'm
cha-ching.
very happy."
Little did you all know, Ashnard has a gambling problem and will now squander
heard-
away every penny of that. But you
he
guys
heard
don't know that.
cha-ching.
in
Facturae is
character.
still
and
with you. He didn't
fucking-
leave you.
You guys don't know that in character.
Hey, look, Ashnard, simple pleasures.
He heard cha-ching and
I walked
he
right past.
changed his mind.
Yeah.
Thought you said you had a gambling problem.
He doesn't. It's
Anyway,
just a joke.
I will.
Anyways,
I
yes.
will sell the Dragon Claw to Marcia.
All right. All right. Transactions made. She'll hand you 150 platinum pieces.
150. Okay. All right. Well, with that, that should be it. Have a good day, Marcia.
No problem. Take care of yourself. By the
Thank
way,
you.
she kind of tells you to lean in. Another way to get into the higher floors is to find someone who can make a sizable donation to the school.
Oh.
No.
You're not there.
Bad Ezgill. Don't even think
A
it.
sizable donation, you say?
We're looking around like 2,000 like platinum pieces.
I will certainly keep that in mind.
Just another avenue. So if you can find yourself more of these, it's kind of like holding the dragon claw.
Right. More of those.
Well, anyways, have a good day.
You as well.
What the fuck was that?
That was Kermit pole dancing posted by I don't know who the fuck.
I think it was Dragon.
What did I miss?
I have no idea.
But somebody posted a GIF in Discord and it was Kermit the Frog pole dancing.
Oh.
I'm so confused by
Somebody
the
deleted it?
context.
Yeah, he deleted it.
Oh, okay. He is watching the stream, but I don't know. Oh, probably because he said simple pleasures.
Oh.
Anyways, you guys head downstairs,
Yeah.
or eventually you head downstairs. The rest of the group, what have you been doing?
Just asking directions for a bank or, anything of that sort.
Yeah, no, there is a bank.
Alright. I'll
Facturae is following Ashnard.
walk in.
Yup.
We could have fucking used all those
Uh,
dragon
this,
parts to get me in the library.
Fuck off. We did better with it than with what we have
Look,
now.
I
we're
know.
geared out, okay?
Fuck that third
I know.
floor.
No, all of you give me your shit so that I can progress my story.
Fuck off.
Fuck
Fuck that
off.
third floor.
You know Ashnard will help you with that, too.
Yeah.
He did solo that dragon, after all. I'm just...
Absolutely.
yeah,
Alright.
So as you guys
penny MVP.
over to the bank, which is actually a large location located next to the guard barracks for Libra. You see this very large stone building that has like these sculptures of owl bears, like posing in a very regal pose, leading up to the stairs to these double doors that eventually lead to the inside.
I actually
Inside.
paused at the owlbear statues for a second, just give them a good glance over. Admire the detail.
It's very detailed.
Do they come to life? Detailed? I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
What's their command word?
These are really freaking cool, guys.
I poke it to
Then
make
I'll-
sure that it's not actually feathered.
It feels like stone.
Nope. Definitely rock,
Are you
boys.
even here?
False alarm.
Yeah, he is.
Definitely rock.
I engage my eldritch sight and look at them.
Yeah, we'll say I kind of paused waiting for Ezgill,
Are
essentially.
they magical statue guards?
Yeah, as you wait, use your double sight, detect magic. They do radiate magic.
Ooh.
Cool.
So they're fancy rock.
No, I'm just keep that to myself.
You bitch!
But as you see Ezgill approaching, do the rest of you walk in now?
Yeah. Or I do, at least.
Yeah, once we're all partied back up.
All right, you step inside. You see once again like this very nice marble floor with like intricate designs kind of weaved into the stone. Uh, you see these tellers across the way, about five of them, as well as like some doors leading to the left, some chairs kind of set along the wall on the far end. Currently, it doesn't seem like there's not really busy right now. There is a teller open. Appears to be an elven woman.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Libra's First Bank.
Yes, I just wish to open an account and make a deposit.
All right, sir. Do you have any credentials or anything I should know about? Memberships to any guilds?
Yes, we are with the Laborers Guild under Sirloin of Beef, and
Oh, okay.
I am a noble. I don't really. I guess that counts as credentials. I don't know.
And do you have your Scholar Pedigree?
I do. I hand it over.
Sorry, apologies. Is this going to be a group account? Or are they with you?
They are with me.
Are they your vassals?
No, friends.
Okay.
Good answer.
Sadly, I cannot
Family.
open a noble account for multiple people unless all of them are noble blood.
Ooh.
However,
Well-
with your membership of the guild, I will be able to open a guild account if everyone wants to share the same safe. Or
Is there
I mean,
a difference between a noble account and a guild account?
a noble account has a little bit higher rate of maintenance, but it does offer higher security. Guild accounts, a lot of the fees are waived, but and basically, well, the best thing I can tell you is that if anything gets stolen from this bank, you won't be get reimbursed. With a noble's account, it's reimbursed 100%.
Ooh.
FDIC insurance.
Do you guys trust me?
Yeah, sure.
Wouldn't be with you if we didn't.
Alright, we'll do it under the noble then. Oh, wait, I wait for Facturae to respond too, actually.
Indeed. Carry on.
Paul, you don't count, you're not here. But
But my immersion.
stick him in the vault too, we'll come back for him later when he's, here. But no, pause for Facturae, he said yes, so I will go ahead and do the noble account, since it is 100% reimbursed.
Ready? Well, with the noble account, it will be rate of about 5 gold pieces a month. You can decrease this fee by paying for a yearly, basically membership.
How
So
much
with the yearly membership, it just turns into 50 gold. There are 13 months in the year.
Gotcha.
There's the start of your calendar that we were talking about this morning.
So there's 15 gold of savings pretty much for paying it up front.
Yes. As well as like I said, mostly you're paying for the higher security and the insurance.
Yeah. Definitely worth it. Yeah, we'll do the year.
All right. I need that up front.
Yep. 500 silver, right?
500 silver. Yeah, you can pay in silver if you need to.
I've got 1,382, so yeah, might as well.
Right. So yeah, as you're paying 500 silver,
Boom.
that's all right. And just as you're piling the silver, she is like quickly, like with very dexterous fingers, just like sorting them into like piles and just counts them out.
Hey.
Alrighty.
Nice. Look at you go. Haha.
Mage hand cup stacking challenge.
Pretty much.
Speedy as fuck.
Goes okay. That accounted for. The noble, I need your scholar pedigree and your signet ring if you have it.
Oop.
Yep, you do. As you present your documentation and everything, she looks it over. She goes, Dane. That should be fine. seeing as you're still alive. I do have a question though.
Yes.
Your town, I understand, was sacked.
Burned down. Yeah.
Your nobility does come with some, well, things. I'm sure your father must have told you. Um, with being a noble of a piece of land for the kingdom, you have certain taxes that you have to pay. I understand that the town is burned, but you still own the land. You have some back taxes that you need to pay.
Gotcha. Knowles have it currently. How much is the back taxes?
Well,
Oh
it's
no.
been about 5 years. She's kind of doing some calculations. We're looking at about 1,200 gold pieces worth of back taxes.
Gotcha. And,
Once that is entirely paid for, then you'll be good to open this account. But this is a outstanding due that needs to be taken care of. Or you'll have to speak with Miss Forrester to see if you can get that fee waived if you would like. But that would be up to her.
I imagine there is some sort of discussion there to be had, seeing as how, taxes are also for kingdom protection, and yeah.
Pew, pew.
No, I'm not firing shots at her. This matters to her, like, not at all.
No, not
That
shots
is a
fired
mistake.
at her, but it's still shots fired.
Yeah, do you know how I could get in contact with her?
Well, you have your scroll pedigree and your signet ring. Just head over to the keep, and you should be able to get an audience.
Alrighty. Well, I suppose I'll be back then.
No problem, sir. I'll keep your paperwork and your fee, and she kind of taps at the piles of silver.
Yeah. Alrighty. Ashnard Day, and yeah, I mean, you got it.
She nods.
I shall be back.
All right, you guys step away from the counter.
Yeah.
Off we go.
Bureaucracy. Hey, Milo.
Hi, Cat.
Get off my desk. You know you're not allowed.
Don't listen to him. Lay down on his keyboard.
Do you guys want to go to the Urzas or more business?
I don't think I'm
mean-
allowed to answer that question because you know my vote.
Whatever. Well, I'd also like to get this account set up for day-in. But I guess whatever gets that done first. Then,
1,200 is a lot, and it's understandable, but it doesn't look like the kingdom's made any efforts to reclaim the land either. So I imagine we could come to some sort of deal, is my line of thinking. I'm not the most persuasive, so I would like some help from you two, if you wouldn't mind.
I mean, wait, how exactly does a scroll of pedigree work? Would you be able to, like, make us honorary nobles of Dayan? Since you're the
I have
only known heir?
no idea. We could always get married.
I feel like I don't want to be a noble right now because that's a lot of tax money.
I mean, if it gets us done, I have
Well,
some money for it. I'd be willing to pay.
I aim to make some sort of a deal. We help them reclaim the land. Maybe they help us a little bit. We pay them whatever we need based on whatever deal we make.
You also brought up a pretty good point. They didn't really do a whole lot to protect you, which that's kind of supposed to be
That's what taxes are for.
part of the taxes.
That's also,
Do we
mine
have
and
to
my
hire
father's
a lawyer?
responsibility.
Do we have to hire a lawyer? Do I have to become a lawyer?
Yes.
Shit.
Oh,
Cue
mainly
the
I
next
just
7
wish.
sessions of Ezgill going to law school.
Mainly I just wish to see what our options are. I don't know how any of this shit works.
I mean, do we file a complaint? Or...
Well, you did tell us to go see someone.
Milo, off.
Could you?
Don't listen to him.
Well,
Lay
is
on
it
his
Rebecca?
keyboard. He's
At the
not the
keep?
boss of you.
Jay,
I am.
Nope.
Sorry, what was that?
Not
was
true.
it Rebecca at the keep?
No. Are you asking for the name of the Duchess?
The name of the woman the bank person told me to go see.
Miss Forrester, he said.
Miss Forrester. All right.
I'm honestly not sure what kind of deal we could make.
It's just whatever the excuse you can pull up to break down the price.
Well, also the option of maybe military aid in return for paying the taxes, etc.
Oh yeah, whatever, just some sort of bonus we get for.
I'm fine with
One-
paying the 1,200 out of what we got. I just want
Yeah.
some logistical help as well from the kingdom,
Yeah.
because this is
Some sort of assistance.
under Libra's jurisdiction, right, Dan?
Yes.
So we could set up a system where once we pay off our back taxes, maybe they could provide us some aid in fighting off the gnolls there.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, somehow
wouldn't
I
it be a
doubt that
military
they're
issue?
going to do that.
I mean, it's kind of their obligation to the crown as well. Our taxes go to Libra. Libra's taxes go to the capital. It's all kind of an inner working mechanism. Honestly, I prefer to think of it like that. It makes a lot more sense that way for me.
So are we gonna
Doesn't mean that's how it's going to play out, though.
are we going to establish a gnoll fighting force?
Libra's made up of good people. I believe in that they will do their best to make things right. They've always treated everyone I know with kindness.
I mean,
My father always spoke highly of Libra and the Duchess, and
I just need to know what to say, I guess.
just help me guide the conversation. Don't let me say stupid shit.
All right, that I can do.
As you step out of the bank and head past the guard barracks, you do see that the keep is right next door.
By the way, just as we get maybe 100 feet away from the bank, I turn to Ashnard and I say, those statues would have come to life if we were trying to rob the bank.
Oh, that is so cool.
They're
I love owlbears.
magic. All right.
Maybe I could find a real owlbear.
You're
one day
magic.
and give him a big ol' hug. He might not like that, but I would.
No.
As you reach the keep, interesting combination of stone with wood, using some of the large trees as towers to protect the upper areas. You notice the doors are slightly open. Looks like some people are coming in and out of the keep here and there. You do notice a group of about 4 guards kind of standing in front of the door, wearing plate mail. Beyond that, not much else.
Gotcha. How does spell scrolls work in your world, buddy?
Well, you have this spell scroll. You unfurl it. You read off the spell that's contained inside the spell scroll. If it has a target, you point at the target. If it doesn't have a target, and it has an area, you point at the area.
Yeah, I mean,
Usual.
like, there's no like ability check to be made.
No.
Okay.
Especially not with a sending spell.
If it's a fucking teleportation spell, though, you better make sure the right damn person.
All right. I will do the sending to Gurgurant first.
25 words.
Yeah.
Message.
I'm just double checking that I'm within 25.
Oh, Milo, you bastard.
Okay. Gurgurant. It's me. I'm back in Libra. I'm ready and powerful enough to start looking into what happened. Are you out there? It's time.
Sorry, just give me a moment.
Oh. That was a lot of pops.
Should we all cover our ears for this?
No, I'm gonna send it in whisper.
Ah.
Ow.
He's probably just making sure his message is 25 words.
I think it was like 17 or somewhere in there.
No, I meant the response.
Oh, gotcha.
You should have mentioned that you've met up with me. Not that he probably would have remembered.
He's met a whole bunch of new people.
All of the new friends.
So janky.
You get that as a response.
Well, is he still kicking Ashnard?
Yeah, what'd you hear?
He is.
Well, there's that. Too bad you don't sound very happy about it.
What do we know
Yeah.
about UNT?
About what?
You want tea?
UNT.
Nature checks if you want.
Nature checks.
That's rough, buddy.
Yikes.
Ashnard's
That's rough,
great.
buddy.
Makes sense. The two hillbillies don't know about this.
Literally.
We're out in the boonies.
But I basically live in a library.
Subject never
Well,
came
not
up,
really.
apparently.
Library.
It never came up. No.
There's not a lot of nature in libraries.
But there's like
Facturae, you're like snake people. Vrangr, yeah. Snake demon worshipping people.
Sneeple.
People.
Sneeple.
Sneeple.
But, depending on the tribe you're dealing with, you might get some less than hostile ones and some that are willing to trade and others that will kidnap you, cut out your heart to their unholy gods.
Standard cult stuff.
I pass on the information.
Well,
Standard cult stuff. Some of them worse than others. Some are okay. Others terrible.
He said South Jungle. Been captured for 5 months. Sithrathis tribe. Stay away, too strong.
South Jungle, eh? Down past the Savage Lands?
Oh, there's a train.
I don't know, Dungeon Master?
Yeah. Basically, the forest or jungle past the mountains is known as the Savage Lands of Artaka.
Yeah.
It's a large stretch of jungle that spreads and acts as a natural border between the kingdoms of Ciara and the kingdoms of Dramaka.
Well, that's really shitty.
Yeah.
What's he doing there? Just
Been captured
watching them? Oh, captured.
Yeah.
for 5
Captured
months.
For 5 months,
Captured.
it says.
Fuck.
And he told us to stay away.
Too strong, right?
That's what he said. In relation to how powerful I am now, how much stronger was Gurgurond than I am now?
Well, really hard. It's kind of like the idealized version in your head.
Yeah.
Gurgurond's always been the tower, just this massive wall of muscle, strength, and pinnacle of what you wanted to be. Very similar to, like, your father.
Yeah.
So there is no kind of like gauging how strong, because in your mind, like, you still have that romanticized version of him
Yeah.
instead of the version of him that, is realistic.
True.
Good thing we've got somebody else that might have been able to see him in action and have a more realistic view without
Other
a
than
hero
the
worship
unbridled
complex.
champion.
Ezgill?
I don't know. Would I have known or seen Gurgurant at all?
I mean, I've seen him walking around, but conversation-wise, not really.
Yeah,
Ever seen him in action?
Defending the village or anything like
I
that?
doubt it. I
He
spend
looks,
most of my time
he looks about as strong as that guard over there.
He looks
Yeah,
about as strong as that guard over there.
Looks
Okay.
tend to be deceiving.
Well, do you think Gurgurant is capable of surviving until you feel strong enough to help him?
I don't know. It's been 5 months, so I figured they would have killed him by now.
That's kind of what I was thinking. If they
Certainly
were
if
going to
had
do it,
anything
they would have
untoward
already done
planned.
it.
Well, that's that, or they're keeping him for a ritual.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe chasing a ransom?
Don't really want to leave it to chance. But not seeing a lot of options.
Maybe
It's not
We
much we can do,
hit-
though.
the army of the Knolls taking camp in Dagon with the cult of Sneeple who took Gurgurant,
We'd
and while they go to war together,
go across the mountains, though. That would be.
we'd have to convince them to hate each other enough to cross the mountains to fight each other.
Yeah. I think
That's quite a tall task.
That is
Yeah,
a
that
very tall
one-
task.
That plan might be slightly out of our reach.
Here's
I'm
what I
just
do.
reviewing the options.
I challenge the Nolan single combat.
Do I have any understanding of Knolls?
Winner
to know how
becomes
that would go?
leader of the tribe. And then I march them south and then kill all the Sneeple.
Sorry, what was that?
I mean, you know what? No, it was a dumb idea. It was dumb. All right, so what are we doing right now?
Pretty sure we're trying to figure out this tax situation.
Everywhere I look, dead ends on the war front.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what the kingdom can do, I guess.
Yeah.
I say we handle the taxes, go visit Jason them, hang out, and then enjoy a nice night back home.
I think
the rest of it will still be there in the morning.
Yeah.
I think we might be able to convince the state to establish a force to retake the Dayan from Knowles.
That's my hope. At least, help in the task.
Yes.
Well, one thing at a time here, boys. Like I said, Let's deal with the taxes. Go have a nice night. The rest of it will still be there in the morning.
I approach the keep.
Okay. So you do? One of the 4 guards kind of looks over towards you. Hello, sir. Can I help you this fine morning?
Yes, sir. I'm Ashnard Dayan, and I'm looking into liberating the lands my family holds or held, and tax situation around that.
So you need to speak with
Miss Forrester.
Oh, all right. Well, do you have like a appointment or anything that I can work with here?
I just show him the signet ring, and like my scroll of pedigree. Just wanting to arrange a meet.
Gotcha.
If you've got time later, that's fine.
Let me check your schedule, or let me get in touch with someone who knows the schedule.
I hope this guy's wearing a mask.
Yeah. He walks away. A couple minutes later, he comes back with a younger gentleman, kind of nice, simple brown hair, cut short, kind of wearing scale mail armor, but looks a little bit nicer than the plate mail that these guys are wearing. And he looks up here and goes, which one? Oh, that guy right there. Oh, hi. He reaches out his hand.
I shake it.
I am Lieutenant Charles, first lieutenant of the knighthood here in Libra. You say you wanted to meet Miss Forrester?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, she's not really busy right now, so we can probably catch her after her lunch. So if you just follow me.
Alrighty. Thank you very much.
And as you
Are
guys,
the rest of us allowed to follow?
the guards aren't stopping you.
Okay. Good.
Cool.
Good.
You said he was the first lieutenant of the guard?
Yeah, of the knighthood here.
Of the knighthood.
Which, coincidentally, is the 8th knighthood.
The 8th knighthood.
Yeah, just following him.
Righty. As he leads you into the keep, it is interesting. Like I said, the outside walls are a combination of like stone and wood. However, the keep itself that actually is in front of you is not really a traditional keep in a sense. It is more of like a large log cabin. But imagine a log cabin that has wood 5 times as big used as material.
Talking
Which is normal
redwood.
for basically redwood log cabin.
Redwood?
Heck yeah.
Is it a single tree?
No.
Only multiple, I
That's some
assume.
big ass trees.
Well, some redwoods don't need them.
I dig the vibe, though.
It's a big ass
As you
trees.
step inside, there is not like the oppressive castle-like structure of like keeps and stuff like that. It's more of like a. It reminds you a lot of that cabin you guys remember from or some of you remember from Fluffles.
Yeah.
It's very homey,
Gotcha.
comfy. But as you're sent to this waiting room, asked to sit down and drinks, well, some like light drinks are provided, like water. But eventually, as the captain or as the the lieutenant walks in, I'm reading my notes here. As the lieutenant walks in, you see a woman, half elven, a little bit older, approach. Um, she has kind of like her hair in a braid, going down her back. This like dirty blonde with streaks of white in it. Uh, and as she seems to be a very lean build. However, her face is starting to show the kind of the wrinkles of age. And as she looks at the table, she says, "So, which one of you wanted to speak with me?"
That would be me. Ashnard Dayan.
Yes. Baron?
Never.
No, I mean, your
Offici-
father, Baron Grail.
Yes. That was him.
Yes. I remember you. Used to be a lot smaller.
Yes.
You can leave, Lieutenant.
They all used to be smaller. Then they grow up into these hulking monsters.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Friend, Vrangr. Pleasure to meet you, sister.
And this is Ezgill and our friend Facturae and Paul.
Ezgill of Dan as well.
Well, young Master Dane, how can I help you this morning?
Well, we've heard of the situation surrounding the gnolls occupying the lands of Dayan, and as well as the back taxes owed to the city.
Back taxes.
Yes, I went to the bank, tried to open an account, and said we owed about 1,200 something.
Yes, apologies. I could have sworn I had that account closed. Apologies. There should be no problem with those back taxes if you need to open an account.
All right.
Obviously, there is no town to provide said taxes.
Yeah.
No.
Can't really tax a place that doesn't exist.
Yeah, that was my concern as well. But glad that's sorted. However, I do wish to petition aid from the city in reclaiming Dayan.
We wish to petition to reclaim the city of Dane.
Yes. I
You
wish
do
to vanquish.
you do
the
under-
Knoll situation.
You do understand that this, if you wish to venture into this reclaiming, it would have to be out of pocket.
I do.
Okay. Then, how much are you willing to pay in order to retake or have assistance to reclaim Dane?
I have about 15,000.
That should be a good amount to rent at least a battalion for a good long while.
We've got to liberate the lands and then rebuild the entire village. So
I understand.
it's
Step
I'm just
one
saying,
is clearing out the gnolls. How many is in a
Currently,
battalion, by the
us.
way?
Sorry.
How many is in a battalion?
Well,
I have no idea.
I only need
around
300.
around 400 around 400 strong.
400 strong.
That's
Yes.
pretty sizable. As you said, the gnolls were
At about
500 something.
Problem is, the gnolls are growing bigger every day.
Well, I'm worth about 100 gnolls myself.
Must be nice.
I'm just, making light of it, but yes. You were saying, madam?
That plus whatever we would get for the bounty of the Gnoll Leader.
Oh no, you don't understand. The bounty is removed if you decide to fund this.
Ah. Okay.
Because the help that people are currently getting right now, or the how do I explain this? Currently, right now, the guild is in charge of the culling of the Gnoll forces,
Mm-hmm.
and the guild usually does this with enough efficiency that I don't step into their affairs. However, if I am going to send a battalion of people to destroy these gnolls, I'm cutting into the profits of adventurers.
Mm.
Doesn't seem like the adventurers are doing quite enough. If there's a force of 500 gnolls sitting in Dayan right now.
I've seen bigger.
How long ago was
Would
that?
we be hiring guild members?
I'm sorry.
Would we be able to hire guild members as well?
You can do that as well.
We can do that separately and still reap rewards.
I feel like
The
it'd be
thing
a
is,
lot
the
more
moment I
expensive
mobilize
that way.
the moment I mobilize the forces, I have to be extremely careful. Dane is sadly on the edge of our borders, and I
Score
cannot.
could see it as a threat.
Yes, at least one of you is picking it up.
And,
You see, it is no secret that we are the bane of Score's existence, and I find them very posh.
I find them very violent and awful.
That too. However, not my jurisdiction, not my duchy. Not my problem.
So, on that matter, has there been any sort of investigation that has come out of Libra about Dayan and what happened to it?
The best we can tell, a fire happened. I believe someone was looking into it. However, we
Gurgurons?
haven't. Yes. However, he hasn't reported it in a very long time.
My father's war master. He is captured by
What was his last report?
UNT, the Sithrathis tribe in the southern jungle.
Fucking Sneeple.
The Sithrathis.
Yes. That is what he told me.
It's a miracle he's still alive then. Though, probably not for much longer. The Sithras, how much do you know about UNT?
Just what Vrangr knew. Snake people, culty, like to sacrifice shit.
Some better than others, some significantly worse than the rest. Nothing specialized, though, in terms of my knowledge.
One moment. Charles, and you see the lieutenant walk in. Yeah. Can you fetch Psycha for me? Of course, madam. I'm a little rusty on the Thrasis drive. Apologies, I am recovering from a cold.
In the meantime, what was Gergeron's last report about?
He was having some suspicions. You see, when a small village or town is raided by anything, orcs, bandits, the gnolls, there are telltale signs. For example, if it's an orc tribe, missing bodies, people. Lots of bodies left behind. Dead.
Mm-hmm.
But not enough to account for all the citizens. Gnoll, well, everything's gone. Consumed.
Mm-hmm.
Yuan-Ti are very similar to orcs, where they capture as much as they can and even take the bodies. So, signs of struggle, being dragged away, nets left behind. But in all these cases, one thing that all these groups normally do is leave their dead behind. Dead weight.
So you're saying that an enormous cataclysmic fire isn't really a happenstance we have a understanding for yet?
A cataclysmic fire in the middle of a rainstorm. If I remember, it was a very stormy day or night when the fire happened.
Is that correct?
I do recall. Do I recall? Yeah.
Yeah, you remember thunder. You remember like thunderclouds approaching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
So already enough, there was suspicion cast. However, the only person who gave a damn would be Gergeront. And you, maybe.
Of course.
Very much.
It was my home.
But Dane was a very isolated village. Not a lot of trade with other towns. You kept to yourselves, which is how you kept taxes so low for a good while. You still have to provide your tribute to Libra, but it was significantly less than what it would be for other towns, especially of your size. Mostly because you did not, or the good Baron Grail decided not to have a small barracks of my soldiers in his town.
Well, they called him Grail the Invincible after all, but we see where that ended up.
Unfortunately.
Something to perhaps arrange in the future should we succeed.
Of course. Like I said, that can be fleshed out. I recommend hiring an accountant. But beyond that, the point I'm getting at is the only survivors that I heard of, as of even today, are the three of you.
Yeah, same here.
Me too.
Something Grail or Gergeront was always suspicious of. I could see it on his face, though he wouldn't tell me. Is my fiance's family. My father and hers did not get along whatsoever.
This would be
Elincia.
Lincia. I do remember Gergrong saying he was looking for her.
Yeah, Elincia Crimean is her last name.
Yes.
Do you know if he ever found her?
I believe that was his next task. Because apparently she had something very important.
So why did he
Frame
go
in.
south?
Well, that's probably where it led him.
I would assume as much.
Yeah, but I'm asking, like, what did he find that led him south after her?
Well, from what I remember, he was explaining to me the events of that night, running into the young woman, handing her something and telling her to head north, and that they would regroup in Ares. However, a quirk of the young woman that I believe he forgot about in his panic. This woman, Elincia, apparently has no sense of direction.
Oof.
A very Zorro type.
Point her to the thing that she has to kill, and she's good. But other than that, yeah.
That's rough, buddy.
So,
She was just like me.
Gergerant has been spending many years scouring many of the different towns and smaller villages between here, Ares, and even some of the other noble cities, trying to find this woman. The only direction he hadn't looked at the time, was south.
It's a shitty direction to get lost.
Yeah.
He was never a stealthy boy. Or man.
No, I was talking about for the young lady.
Oh.
At least you didn't end up like
If she
Squirrel like I
if she
did.
got lost and ended up going south, that's a really shitty direction to get lost into.
At least you didn't end up in Score like I did. That was bad.
Yeah, you are really making that place sound extraordinarily unpleasant.
As I look around, I only
The
see...
moment I entered the city, they almost tore off my wings.
Oh dear. That is excessive.
Yeah. I barely got out of there with my life.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, fuck that.
Literal pitchforks and torches mob. Like,
You guys hear a knock on wood, and you look over, and you guys see a snake person. You ask to
Sneeple!
see me.
Vrangr, not in front of...
Yes, Psycha.
Hi, Sneeple.
This is Libra. We enjoy other cultures here.
I wasn't being accusatory. I was just
They're not
pointing
actually...
and stating.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Psycho.
Good day.
Hi, Sneeple.
I smack him upside the head.
That's mine.
It turns out her last
Psycho.
name is actually Steeple.
I've been hearing tales of a Sithrasthis tribe. Do you know anything about this? Sithrasthis. Yes. Sun worshippers. Dangerous. Not ones to be reasoned with.
Do you know whether they could be defeated by adventurers, or would this type of a force require an army?
The Sithrathis have laws that make them cannibalize their own. No more than 100 at most.
And
But led by powerful Amenfiath.
Huada.
Powerful what?
I take it that probably means super strong Sneeple.
Anathema.
Anathema?
Yes.
And what is that?
It is the culmination of their dark rituals. Adamanthia is the pinnacle of what an abomination seeks to be.
I see.
Their ultimate in their quest for godhood.
What do they do with their captured?
They mostly eat them. However, in the winter, it is more of a known fact that they get devoured. The hotter it gets, the more prey is available, the more the captured are forced in pit to fight one another.
And that explains why Gurgurons lasted 5 months.
The weak are sacrificed while the strong are molded
Put to work.
and eventually transformed into the Brood Guard. However, the ritual for the Brood Guard can only be commenced in a time when the sun is on high.
So not the winter.
The summer solstice?
So if someone powerful has lasted 5 months, they would keep him safe.
To transform him into a guard.
I can safely say that's probably what they're doing with Gurguront.
That sounds about right.
It seems like we're left with a very horrible choice. Save Gurguront or save the village grounds from the gnolls.
Well, as it stands, Dan isn't going anywhere.
Exactly, and we have someone
And
alive
Gurguront is
we
the
can
one
help.
with the time limit.
There's nothing saying that we can't hire this battalion
To
For
take on
Dan.
the Yuan-Ti.
while we go south.
He wouldn't warn me idly to stay away and that they're too strong. He knows my
How close do
aspirations.
you How far is their territory from here, or from the mountains, I should say?
The Sith
Yeah, do we have a
Rathas.
location for these
The
Sithrathis?
Sithrathis tribe are nomadic in nature. However, the places where they commence their dark rituals are known to me, yes.
Care to point them out on a map?
Yes.
Pretty please.
So you're saying we could potentially... They wouldn't use their whole brood to commence the dark ritual, would they?
No,
If it's just one person?
depending on where they are. If they are commencing the ritual, they need only a group of 20. In the Amanentha.
It's a lot of numbers for people that cap out at 100.
The rest are left to protect the brood.
If we can get them separated, that would
We could
be
cut him
our
off at the head and get
ideal
Gurgler.
scenario. We don't need to kill the whole force, just rescue him.
Yes,
Yeah.
but first we need these locations.
Yeah.
Madam,
Save him and then run
Oh,
like
there
hell.
it is. I think I see it. Yeah.
do you know of any skilled infiltrators or people who can remain very, very quiet and know how to infiltrate and get exfiltrate as well?
I'm sure someone in the guild can do it.
I think that may be our best bet. We cause a distraction amongst these 20 if we can find them, while our infiltrator gets Gurgurant out, and then we either retreat if we're overwhelmed or, kill the 20.
Yeah.
Wow, these are really opposite directions.
Yeah, no, that is way more south than I thought it would be.
Actually, it's.
I'm
about right, I
actually
guess.
surprised it's that far north.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, no,
expecting
I was
the
expecting
bottom
it to be
tip.
down like here.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be down there by like Kalos.
I had hopes that it would be like just around the border somewhere, but
like right here.
on
Right up there by
the
the-
east.
Oh, you thought it was like it's like okay, it's gonna be like a day away.
I thought it would be
No,
like
no,
right
I knew
here.
it was going to be far, no matter what, just because the scale of your map is awesome.
Fucking huge.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, if we just scale all.
It
the
breathes
way.
a lot of life into the surroundings.
Actually, here, let's just do it real quick.
Yeah, we're
Just
lucky
out of
it's not like.
curiosity.
Yeah, we're lucky it's not like
Yeah.
the South Forest.
Yeah.
That would be super bad.
Down there past
You know.
Midgar and Rashkir.
Yeah, so if
That'd
we
be
go
fucking
from
terrible.
Yeah.
We
top
wouldn't
left
survive
all
that.
the way down to bottom right.
So
That's
I
quite
think
the distance.
we hire someone really professional who can not only track these Sithrathis,
Yeah, we're gonna need to know
But-
if we want to try and cut them off. We're gonna need to know
Yeah.
where they're going first.
find the 20, we cause a distraction while they get Gurgurant out.
We're also going to need to station ourselves somewhere around within those areas.
Yeah.
Probably station a boat or something in the water so we can make a quick exit once we have him.
I think that's our best bet.
Yeah, do we want to go from the water? Because yeah, that's
As much as I want to save our home, a life is more important.
That being said, that is, however, if you want someone who is extremely sneaky, if you want someone who is extremely familiar with the area, I recommend visiting Lucas Village.
Good idea.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about Lucas Village?
We do trade with him from time to time. In fact, one of our barons here is married to one of the leaders of Lucas Village, so
My dad told me once about some Cambion he met down there, but
Do I know
That's
anything
about all.
about Lucas Village?
he didn't?
nah, man.
God damn it.
I wouldn't know anything about it, would I?
You've
That's
got
an
a real
inside
hard
thing.
on for Cambions.
No,
I
it's an
know.
inside joke.
No, I mean Lucas Village.
What about Lucas Village?
Ezgill wouldn't know anything about it, would he?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
Okay. Dragon Flame, yeah, man. I've heard of it.
You've heard of Lucas Village. You're like, I don't know where it is though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna roll because I'm out of my depth on this one. I'm a northern boy.
I mean,
I think I'm more north than you are.
may I?
Yeah, well, I'll go take.
Not really.
Where are you from?
No.
Porthos,
Where the hell is?
right
I'm
fucking
from,
Way
next
top
to
left.
where
I'm
you're
from up north of Taurus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
no.
I'm from like
Yeah.
right next to where you're from.
We know it exists. So anyway, madam, you were saying?
If you want someone really familiar with the area,
Oh no, 4,000. Oh, okay.
and also understands the movements of the
Yeah, never mind.
Yuan T.
Yuan T.
I was looking at
Probably
$4.
someone from there would be your best bet.
Any names strike out, or just ask around down there?
Ask around down there. I am not too familiar.
Fair
I know
enough.
some of the leadership, but that's about it.
Is there any way you could give us a letter just to perhaps get us an audience quicker?
Letter of
Not
introduction.
me, but if you head over to the outskirts of the town, or of the city here, head over to a small manor that's located right outside the edges of the border of the forest.
Wouldn't happen to
You should
be
see
the
Urza's?
Urza, would it?
Yes, the Erzes.
We were
We're
on
going
our
there
way there
anyway.
anyways.
Yeah.
Jace is a old friend of my dad's and knows about my story as well, and we've become quite close.
I'm
All of
glad
us.
he's doing better. But anyways, yes, the Erzes will be able to get you a better chance to secure an audience or even convince one of the citizens of the village to help you in your endeavor.
Yep, sounds good to me. Sounds like our best bet.
Sounds like we got a plan. At least the foundations of one.
And we got the whole taxes thing worked out.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you for that,
Yep.
by the way.
what say you boys we go open a bank account and go visit the Urzas?
There's not still a bank account open from 5 years ago. Oh no, they closed it. Never mind.
It should have been closed. Does that mean
Is,
it's still
is
open?
there a Futurama fucking 1,000-year-old bank account with like $1 trillion in it?
No, we weren't that rich. We were tiny. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but you only had like
But
15 bucks in it.
interest.
I mean, is there a bank account? No, I'm not. Like, is there any affairs need settled? That's how I'll phrase it.
As far as I can tell, no. Your account, sadly, like I said, was mistakenly opened. That shouldn't have happened. I should, said, be able to send a letter to the bank and explain to them that those charges should have never been placed.
Alrighty. Well, at least we don't have
As
that to worry
for
about.
money that you had, I'm sorry, but Gergerons withdrew most of it. He used a lot of it, apparently, for transportation fees.
Yeah. That
Sounds
was
about
kind
right.
of how I arranged it with him. So he could investigate. But, alright. Good to know. And when we get back, maybe we'll talk about, the day-in situation again.
I look forward to it, young Master Dane. However, here's a big secret that you should probably know about the Gnolls. If you cut off their head, the rest will scatter.
So my challenging him to single combat was not actually a bad idea?
It might not have been the worst idea.
Might not have been the worst idea.
Hmm.
However,
I think it might
You
be a
might
little
end
bit
up
harder to get that challenge to him than you think, though.
yes,
Gnolls
Depending
aren't
on-
exactly known for their honor.
you say that.
But they are stupid. They're
You say that.
stupid
I
enough.
say that.
Smart enough to
Means
take
you're honor.
residence in a burned out town.
Do I know nothing about Gnolls?
Why don't you roll me a nature check there, buddy?
Boy.
I thought we already did this.
Well,
For
Not for
UNT.
Gnolls.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do it for funsies because it's going to be hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
finally,
Yep.
a decent roll from me.
No, be dumb, not smart like Ashnard.
Nold 1 iota stupider than Ashnard.
It's more stupid, my friend.
It's more stupider. Duh.
I'm not even gonna touch that.
Either way, they're both grammatically incorrect.
Not even gonna touch it.
Either way. Go ahead, Jay.
Yes, please.
So, those of you with above 15, gnolls are, for the most part, very simple creatures. Not stupid in a sense, but simple in their nature. They are ravagers. They love to go forth and destroy. Constant conflict is their creed. However, Facturae, you know that due to this nature, it is hard for gnolls to actually eventually gather and become a large enough tribe to start posing a threat because they start cannibalizing each other. It isn't until one of them eventually receives a blessing from their demon god Yanagu that they start becoming a lot more dangerous. They start basically it's blessed with intelligence and leadership and strength, which is one of the things that gnolls understand. They understand follow the one with the big stick. And when that big one with the big stick is able to basically just beat the other ones into submission for a goal, that's when they get extremely dangerous.
Wait, is that why you guys follow me? I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
stick. Big stick, big man, little guy, little stick. So.
Funny joke?
Who said that?
What, Sammy?
Oh dear.
What?
I have a funny joke for you.
Here I am now. Farther than now I am.
Yoda.
Anyways,
What kind of car do I drive? I'm not gonna finish that. Let's keep going.
You should be ashamed of
I'm
yourself.
so lost.
Yoda.
I'm so lost in the sauce right now.
Nobody. Game grumps. No?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Move on.
Don't know what.
I do not enjoy this
Don't know who those
spaghetti.
anyways. But yeah, that's what you know, Facturae.
I see no reason not to share that with the group.
Right? Facturae explains to you that gnolls that start to gather usually means that something dangerous has happened.
Yep. Inagu and blessings and whatnot. So he's probably souped up pretty powerfully.
Yeah, not a simple combat.
I still think the best thing we can do for Dan right now is to save Gurgaron.
Gurgaron to Valencia, and then once we're all together,
We figure something out.
that's the plan.
I wish you luck in your endeavors. Not much I can help you, though.
You've helped us very much with the information you have.
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
My
Like I
father
said,
always spoke highly of you and Libra.
Well, just wish that was something I could have done. However, by the time we arrived, there was nothing to be done. Nothing left there but corpses.
Maybe I should have just stayed where I laid then. Made it right to Libra and just skipped the whole score situation. That's a joke. Don't think too much about it.
Well, I won't then. Well, if you need anything, like I said, if it's something within my power and my abilities, and does not put me into conflict with anyone, I'll see what I can do.
Certainly.
And in another matter, tensions with Score have been escalating. However, I've tried to find mediation from the Queen herself, but nothing has come to fruition.
That is a whole can of worms.
It's not the problem of uprooting the. Well, a lot of people think it's a simple manner of removing the power from Score and then giving it to someone more capable.
It's a way of existence over there.
But
As far
for
as
them,
I understand it, it's a much more fundamental issue than just the
It's-
leader.
it's a people and a leader united together in a common cause.
Well,
And that's what makes them dangerous.
yeah.
Luckily
Danger
for
all
us,
around us.
there is apparently a warband of gnolls between us and Score. If
Yeah.
we're lucky, the gnolls will head towards Score. But knowing Libra's luck, they'll head this way.
Well, when all's said and done, hopefully we can be rid of them. But
That being said, not all gnolls are bad.
Sure.
not all of anything is inherently bad.
Which is the creed of Libra.
I nod.
Everyone gets a fair shake.
That is why
It
I
does
love
worry
this
me the
place.
queen isn't stepping in to at least.
What can she do? Really? What can any of us do? They're so set in their ways over there.
Well, as long as
Yeah.
they don't do civil war,
Boomer Town.
it's probably best to not antagonize them.
Last time that happened, it came from Capri. And the time before that, ironically, Kellen.
Well, hopefully we don't have a civil war on top of all this other business. I think there's rather enough on the plate already.
Yeah, I think we should deal with the appetizers where we've got.
Look, if
first.
it's not one thing, it's another thing. The
Certainly.
existence of living in this world is moments of relative peace, and then something bad happens. You solve the problem, then rinse repeat.
And that's why Thanos did nothing wrong. Out of character.
Jesus Christ.
Who? Have a wonderful day, gentlemen.
That was out of character. Obviously.
Really?
Thanos
But
was
yeah.
right. We need to wipe half of you out here.
Yeah. We'll go.
What was her name? Something Forrester?
Miss Forrester. Rachel Forrester.
Rachel Forrester.
Gotcha.
The Duchess of Libra.
All right.
As you step out, open up your account. I'll just let you do that now because there's no more problems.
Yay.
I'm only gonna deposit 300 because we are probably gonna need a big chunk of change. I don't know how much it's gonna cost to, hire somebody. So
Fair enough.
We come back.
Yeah, I say we put it all in, go do some price checking, and then
bro,
come back for what we need.
that is another 500-mile journey.
I mean, do we get like a bank card that allows us to draw from the bank of a place that we're in?
Yeah, all the way down to there. Yeah, never mind.
Only in the major cities of the kingdom.
That's a village.
Never mind then.
Yeah, that's 500 miles,
I
buddy.
thought we were price checking
Yep.
here in Libra.
Yeah, no,
No.
I thought we were.
No,
looking
she
for-
told us
Yeah,
to
no.
go to Lucas Village.
We are our
Well,
next.
she told you it's like if you want someone who's like
Familiar with the
all-rounder
area.
sneaky person.
Yeah, but
Sneaky
we were
person.
looking for someone sneaky, which we could probably do here.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
we
but
can hire
someone-
a sneaky man here, and then get our guide down there in Lucas Village.
Well,
I think we have better luck. I think we'll have better results from someone who comes from Lucas Village.
Yeah, I agree.
All right,
Well, I
guys.
don't think you should keep that much on you still. I still think you should put the majority of it away.
At least until
Yeah.
we leave town.
But we can't come back.
At least until we leave town.
Yes, but if you're...
We're also going to need money to ferry a ship, hire a crew to sail us once we get Gurgarant, and then to stay on the shore.
That's
It'd be
if
some
we
money.
go by boat. We don't have to go by boat.
Personally, I like the boat idea.
Yeah, but we're already going inland.
Nah,
So that means we'll have to travel
Skellige's
back.
out there. Too many sidekicks. We'll get distracted.
Jesus. You did not just fucking say that.
I think that
Back to the shore.
If-
If we go straight there.
if we park a boat at the shore, it would be our fastest exit out once we have Gurgarant. And then we could just sail to Corin.
Damn it.
You do not want to sell to Corin.
We can sail to Pascal.
That's, again,
Please,
twice the length
out of
back.
character, please sell to Corin. See how that goes for you.
I don't know what Corin is.
You see it on your map, though.
I don't.
No, I see it. I don't know what kind of place it's like.
You should probably ask around.
I don't like the idea of the boat.
Yeah, no, the boat that's just so far.
Too many Krakens.
Well, not only that, just
So we go to Lucas Village. We go to one of these 3 points, whichever one it ends up being. If we go here, it'll be able to take us to shore wherever, and the Yuan-Ti won't be able to follow us.
You don't know that. They could have
Or we
fucking-
can try and drag Gurgarant through the mountains back to Libra.
He can walk himself.
I mean, there's no telling what kind of state he's going to be in after we save him.
That's where you come in, Magic Man.
Hey,
That's a
aren't
good
you a
point.
healer?
Yeah, that's a good point. Sell this is first words of the session. We'll say.
That's where you come in, Magic Man.
Yeah. All right. Boat idea is less appealing now.
But I always wanted to go sailing.
I know, me too.
We'll find an excuse one day.
Eventually.
Well,
It
Puts on,
seems
like, a
too
little-
easy to lose a shog on a boat.
he pulls out a little captain's cap, pulls out a little toy boat.
Who knows? He might find his actual family. Okay. I didn't realize I'd kill the chat by saying
We
that.
are his family now.
just boiling rage from that comment.
Yeah.
Like the episode of
Don't
Pokemon
you
where
ever.
it's the episode of Pokemon where Butterfree is like, "Hey
No.
man, you scored."
God damn it.
I guess next question is there teleportation available to Lucas Village?
No,
I didn't think so.
Yeah, I had a feeling that'd be a walk.
All right, let's go to Jace's.
Ready?
What are we getting at Jace's?
Companionship.
Friendship. And the kids need their jungle gym. Not to
I will say
mention
this,
the
though,
Urses are just
as-
awesome to hang out with.
As you head over towards Jace's for a moment of reprieve, some little downtime just to kind of relax and to meet up with old friends and hopefully negotiate a letter of introduction for Lucas Village, maybe an explanation of who might be the best person to go ask. Let's go ahead and stop the session there. I am like, my voice is starting to give out.
No
Yeah.
problem, buddy.
No worries, man.
Yep.
I'm coming,
I try not to think, so I'm
Amelia!
like, oh boy,
Ouch.
I feel the raspiness in my throat.
Nah, if you
Worse.
need to call it, call it.
Of course, yeah.
We got a
I'm
considerable
coming, baby.
amount of logistics figured out.
Yeah.
Now we can prepare to go out and fight some shit.
We can prepare to go out to fight some
Prepare.
shit.
Yeah.
So,
We can
kind
get
of.
ready to
The
prep.
And now you can let your bullshit fly, whatever you want.
Look, man, all I'm saying is that when you find this place, it's gonna be like a temple. You have to raid this temple.
Yeah.
Are we doing
Yes.
full dungeon
Temple
crawl?
Heist.
We're doing Indiana Jones, bro.
Yes. Zeldos is gonna have a hat and a whip and a vest on the whole time.
Also, JM, I'm not sure if you've ever seen the anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Yes, I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
You're making these guys sound like the Orc Lord.
You also
Like the
need to
what?
make sure that Zeldos
The
carries
Orc
around a
Lord.
bag of
The
rocks.
Orc Disaster.
All right.
They don't band together in large numbers unless one receives a blessing.
It's a fantasy trope, dude.
It
Yeah.
is a fantasy thing.
And then they consume.
Mm-hmm. Starved.
Look, man, you'll have no problem when you say have you seen anime? I'm like, yes, I have.
Yeah, I figured I was
sent-
good there. So
I
I was
sent
like, I'm
him
just gonna fly.
I sent him a video of like the 10 most like fucked up animes, and I asked him how many he'd seen, and it was pretty much the entire list. He was like,
I'm
yes,
afraid of seeing
yes.
that list and saying the same.
6 out of
I'm
6
not.
out of 10, and one of them I read them. 2 of them actually read the manga for us. I was
Which
like,
ones
hey,
were
I
they?
know that one very well.
Have I read them?
I haven't done mangas.
It's Kiss Sis and Nana Takaru.
I have not read either of those.
Oh, come on, Kiss Sis is great because
Uh,
it goes from like stepsister to like teacher, like halfway out of nowhere, and I'm like, yes, feels a lot better and nicer.
I just sent the video
Alright,
to
what
you.
did you
too.
send me?
The video of
The
10
list.
fucked up anime that I sent JM.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
All right, boys,
So
good session.
out of the 10, he hadn't seen 4 of them, and 2 of them he was super yes about.
Nana Takaru is really good, man. It's a BDSM one.
No high school DxD nerds.
But yeah, thanks. Good session, guys.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff.
You go rest that trope.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll meet up and kind of talk over, like I said, session 0. Kind of talk
Oh,
over kind of
yeah.
what kind of a game y'all want to play. That's basically what a lot of what the meeting's going to be. It's like, all right,
Yeah. Roll stats.
yeah, that's
kind of
right.
like what kind of perception or what kind of a percentage do you want this game to be like role play, and how much do you want to be combat? Because I know Ryan wants more combat, and I always felt bad that I never gave Ryan combat.
Yeah.
I am literally okay with anything.
You know, DeSoto likes his combat, but I do like leaning into the roleplay more now these days than in the past.
Sorry, I missed what you just said because I was listening to the
Will
stupid
this-
audio.
Will this session 0 be my answer to whether or not I can play Owen or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Owen?
Are you guys starting a new campaign? What?
Oh no, for a Friday group.
Oh.
This was my original Friday group, but other stuff happened.
Yeah.
But anyways, session 0 for tomorrow. All right, guys.
Sick.
I am heading out.
Take it easy,
Take it easy,
JM.
Jam.
Yeah, buddy. Hold on. How do I? Wait.
I-
wait.
Did you forget to disconnect? What is this?
There's
Hold
a
on.
button that you push.
Is there a programming error?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
JM.exe stopped working. Yes!
I've got,
Yes!
He's out of RAM.
Fuck. I pulled up the window for my Discord, and the area where like the hang up button was completely gone. And I was like, "What happened?" So I minimized and I made it big again, and now it's back. So bye, guys.
See you, dude.
Take it easy,
Later,
man.
man.
Bye, dude.
Yeah.